Hello people! Welcome back to the stream. Today again we are back with games. I think today would be probably a last stream till Sunday if we are playing Sunday games. But yes, we are back with Trials in the Skies, our weekly Trials in the Skies as always. Oh yeah, actually let me get into the game first, but now actually I feel like I have to refresh what the hell am I doing in this game again, cause I kind of forgot what we progressed last week. Yeah, my memory is not the best. Wait, do we have anything to report? Okay. Yes. As always, we'll be playing Trials once per week. I try to. And yeah, since I was like very addicted to Honkai like recently, the motivation to actually play Trials is like at an all-time low, man. Now, to be honest, I just kind of realized that the battle system for Star Rail is actually kinda similar to Trials in this Trials gameplay. As in mechanics wise, like turn based is every turn based is turn based, so there's nothing too different. It's just that the mechanics wise, or rather the mechanics they offer in Trials and Star Rail can be said to be a little similar. Like, yeah, wait, okay. Details unknown, blah blah blah, East Block. Okay, let's go to the East Block sewers then. Where is the East Block? Yeah, like they have the S-Break and the ultimates for Honkai Star Rail is like similar, as they can like just interrupt the turn and skip your turn and just jump straight to the characters out. So yeah, it kind of worked kind of similar. Break wise, I can't remember, but I think Trials do offer some form of breaks. Just that I can't remember what was it really. Yeah, my memory do be failing me every day, every time, I swear. Okay, where do I actually want to go to find? Yeah, there's no breaks here, so that's why. I think that there was some form of breaks in Cold Steel. That's why it kind of like reminds me of similar gameplay, and maybe that's partially why I'm kind of addicted to the game. And but yeah, the old school days RPG are really my thing, I guess. Oh my god, why are there so many of them? What's going on in this sewers? How many moles are you rearing? Oh yeah, recently they had sale for this game. Not say this game, but the Troll series. Unfortunately, there isn't any sale for the newest release. I think it was Aoi or something. Yeah, Setch. I wanted to buy if it was like maybe on a 20% offer or something. I was hoping for it to have an early offer, but nope. Unfortunate. But yeah, I'm still quite far away anyway. I still got like, after this, after this, another additional 2 more games I need to go through anyway, so yeah, no rush. I will have to buy now, even if there's a sale. I should always wait for another sale. Hopefully the sale do comes before by the time I get to the game though, because if possible, I do want to avoid paying full price, because my wallet is not infinite. I'm not rich. I'm tight on budget as always. Yeah, in life. That's just how it is for me. Money. It's always an issue with money. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, I feel like I'm not going the correct direction to find the monster. No, come on. Okay, let's go back first. Is there nothing? Ah. I'm not going to fight the eggs cause they explode. And it's not fun to fight the eggs. Wah! Okay, never mind. Ooh. It's okay. You is a bit overpowered. Plus they're only hitting 2 for some reason. And then this one, right? Yeah. It opens to nothing. How about this? No, this is the original route. I guess we have no choice but to go this way. Okay, but not down here. What about there? Yeah, maybe. Because the way I'm going for that side looks like I'm going back to the West Sewers Gate. So I assume it's oh, okay, never mind. I guess we can go through Hurricane. Oh, 2 died, nice. Then Flame Smash. No, there's nothing. Draguna Edge, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nice. Craft, Vital Cannon. Oh wait. Oh, Vital Cannon is hello, Mr. Lewis. welcome. Hi. You just finished dinner and everything. Ow. Oh, but seriously, like you order so much of that veggie, That's literally like just eating a vegetarian meal at that point. Like, even if there's meat in your taco or whatever that is called, it's like all covered in your coriander already. I can't even see it anymore. Now full already, that's good as long as you are full. I feel like every time I eat dinner, then I eat dinner at like normally 6 plus 7 plus. Oh, by the time I finish dinner, then reach around 11 plus 12, then I get hungry again. That's like, why? Why do my stomach be doing me like this? Coriander taco good stuff? Is it really that good? That's the first world problem. Yeah! Then end up always go cook Maggie, buy food or whatever. Cui. I really like it. Yeah, all the coriander haters would like to disagree there. The only gripe I have is the coriander they don't give enough stem. Oh, you like the stem portion I know it's like crunchy lah, but crunchy and juicy. Is it even juicy? Like, from my memory, it just feels crunchy. I don't think there's any juice inside. But yeah, I think I kind of understand. Like, just the leaf makes it feels like you are eating grass like that. If you eat enough of it, it can be juicy. I feel like the juice is probably from your saliva, bro. Whoa, oh, there was an egg behind, bruh. Damn sure. That's a lot though. Actually, do they charge you more for adding extra coriander? Or is it like a free of charge kind of thing? I show you one pic of the taco later, you go see. Okay. Can. I'll go see. Yes, per serving they charge 75 cents. Wow. Yeah, okay lah. It's almost like charging you for a bowl of rice like that lor. What do I do? Let's go here. They give quite a lot to be fair, so not bad. Nice. But you imagine if they give you like one pinch of it, even I will rage. That's like getting scammed, man. It's like going to Zi Cha, order one bowl of rice and they charge you $1, but they only give you like half a bowl. So how's your days? It's been okay. Today a little bit more work to do, but yeah, it's been okay. Not too bad. Is it going well for you? Has your work been okay for you? Like you sometimes end up always busy for some reason, or suddenly busy because of your working environment. Ouch. I don't like the thing keep exploding in my face, yeah. A lot of problem, eh? How come? What happened? What happened now? Is the customer giving you issue, or is your subcon side giving you issue? Like I feel like it's the 夹在中间 kind of job, It's either one side or the other. I emo, eh. It's okay. Sundays, not Sunday. Saturday we go enjoy. We leave your work behind. Tell your manager or supervisor or your higher ups, whatever. Today I go lepak, no work. Don't call me. Don't call me. We talk about work on Saturday. Bruh. Okay. You can tell your story on Saturday, I guess. Always one side will give problem. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but usually, I think usually it's end up the customer side want to make problem or their issue, then you end up have to go talk to the other side. Then the other side not happy about your customer, then customer decisions. Then end up everyone also not happy. then you over there have to play the mediator or something. Oh, yeah, that's nice. And before going down to Dojima, I'm still going to do sites in the morning. Wow! Like that, what time you will be able to go over? Yeah, wouldn't that be very late? But thank God the Dojima opens at 12 though, so not too bad, I think. Up. No, I don't want you egg. The egg explode pain. I should be able to clear quite quickly. Plan my day liao. Nice. Yeah, actually, I don't even know what's the plan on Saturday, cause we haven't discussed anything yet, so I don't know what time we'll be meeting. I don't know whether we'll be eating lunch beforehand. I don't know whether we will be even got time for brunch first before we go. Nice. That means you'll be finishing quite early lah. Like probably 10 plus, 11 plus. You should be able to be that reach the area already, I assume. Yeah, but I think possible that we might be eating lunch together, then go over. Hopefully can Yeah. You plan swee already, just have nobody to screw over your plan can already. Like don't suddenly get one phone call to say, "Aiya, we suddenly don't know what happened then, custom I swear it's always like that. Don't curse me. I'm not cursing you, I just saying from from experience, you know. No lah, won't lah. We pray to Lady Luck. We pray to Lady Luck. Always gonna, yeah. Not surprising, huh? It's like you get a phone call, then it'll be like, it's either I get a spam call or I get a call from work. Okay, where are we going now? While we were talking, Renee went off. Let's hurry and find East Block. Okay. My customer love me a lot. Must always hear my voice. Yeah, they will like call, then like want to ensure that everything is okay. I want to ask like, oh, how will this be okay? Will that be okay? You do this okay or not? Yeah, and it's kind of normal lah. Like they pay a lot of money. They want to ensure everything to be okay and not get scammed. Yeah, like you kind of understand them, but at the same time it can get kind of annoying. Renee, hey. Oh, she just went out of the shopping mall. Aha, there she is. Quick, we gotta follow her. Yeah, I'm not angry, just like that lor. Yeah lor, just like that lor. The most is just can only explain to them again and again until they accept it . I think we lost her again. How in the hell is she able to scuttle around like this? Kids. Ita, you and Renee visited this department store yesterday, didn't you? Ah, yeah. She might have gone somewhere else though. I don't think she could have gotten too far. Let's look around the eastern block for her. I shut your fate. Yes. No. Like, no. Just gotta hope that everything goes smoothly on Saturday, you know. Since everything planned sweet already, then let's just make that sweet happen. Well, speaking of explaining, cannot say this week got one. I explained the whole week out. Why? They still cannot accept Still like very insecure about whatever is going on Where are we supposed to go? Not even secure, this one nitpicking. Oh, that kind of customer I see. Yeah, I know those kind of customers. Like they'll call, then they'll ask one thing, then explain to them. Now that you need to explain very long, you know. Explain finish already now the next thing you know they call again to find a new thing to nitpick on Very fun. like sometimes I hear my dad will like they'll call the customer will call my dad then my dad will be the one explaining and everything. Wow, they talk for like 15 to 30 minutes. Then my dad will be like, okay, we'll settle this for you. Then call the sub call and say, 这个 customer 要这个可以做得到吗？ Then after that talk about price everything. Then they call them back and then after that talk again then cannot again. Then they actually got a new idea again. Then you need to call the sub call again to ask again. See whether that one can or not again. It's like the process just keep repeating itself. The cycle just keep going. I swear. Mine is I talk for 15 minutes. Every 1 minute my volume going higher and higher. Until they ask me to calm down. 激动哎，激动。But even after they ask you to calm down, they will still continue to ask. I feel they won't. It's like 讲不懂啊，听不进去啊。When you try to explain to them, they got their own idea already. Then they keep insisting on this is how it will be, or this is how it will end up being if you do it like that or something along that line. Then you just need to keep explaining to them, but it's just not going into their head also. They just don't understand what I say also sometimes. Yeah, that's the issue. Where is it? It's like I kind of get it that then you know they worry about how the end product will be since they spend the money already, but still it can be annoying, or rather it is annoying because they are trying to like dictate how you do the work, even though they have no experience on how those stuff goes. Where is the museum again? Is it here? Yeah, lor. Such is life. Such is life. They don't know how it works. Keep want to do it their way. Yeah. Like them extra. Then sometimes they see already. Then they will be like, "Wow, so easy ah." Then I pay so much for what? I'm like, bruh. I hear already. I also like sian. You know that time I got one client. We were like hacking. Ow. Hello, Inori. We were like doing hacking and stuff. Then she was like, she want last minute do extra hacking so you have to pay an extra amount of money. Then she was like, watching the person hack cause they just come down for them just to hack the thing. Then they hack already. They were looking at them hack. Then they were like say, 哇，这样容易啊？这样做半个小时诶，我要付几百块。like 可以便宜一点嘛？I listen already. I was like, Okay, I'll pet the mochi. Mochi waiting for her dinner already.
Thank you for the sub.
Oh,
welcome.
Thank you for the Risa Inori. Is this for the pet the mochi sub? Fucking questionable. Yeah, that's just how it is lah. Like sometimes you listen really like sian, but bo bian, they are paying customers. You have to entertain them. You said you came in here before, right, Tita? Yeah, we look at everything. Good day. Are you visitors? We are looking for someone actually. Estelle described Renee to the receptionist. Oh, that young lady in white dress who was with the girl you are accompanying today? Yeah, that's her. You remembered? Well, you two stood out a bit. And yes, I saw her just a little while ago. She should still be in the museum, I believe. Awesome, thanks. Alright, let's go catch her. Now I just insist no cheaper already. 受不了精神上的打击。Yeah. My dad is like a very like I don't know how to say lah. Probably could say like a nice guy. Like if you ask for cheaper, if it's possible, he would like try to accommodate. Although it's like out of end up it's like we just eat out of our profit lah. Then it's just bo pian lah. Emotional damage, yeah. The wallet damage too. Affect my commission. Yeah, it's like your income or cause you cannot eat your subcons income also ma. Then you want to give them discount. They ask for discount if you want to give them, then end up is eating your own portion of the income. Then some of them damn ass one they like you know those 变本加厉 one. They ask for one already. Then after that when they continue to add more stuff, they will ask for even more discount also. I refuse to downgrade my food for them. True. Yes, meow. I cannot hear the sound though. I don't know why. The sub alert, the alerts, or rather the sound, it always plays from my desktop or instead of my headphones. I don't know why. But meow, meow. Yeah, so many of these kind of people. Yeah. I see already sometimes also sian. They know it's expensive lah, but they just want to do it, which is Hey, Renee's getting out to. Hey miss, do you know where the colorless fish are? Ah, hehe. Goodbye. What does that mean? Well, miss, pardon me. Your friends are. Oh no. Wait, Renee, please wait. Still not here. I'm so sorry. I did try to stop her, but it's okay. Did she say anything before she left though? Yeah, she asked me a very strange question. She said, do you know where the colorless fish are? What? That doesn't seem like a typical question for a little girl. I think that's a riddle actually. A riddle? What? I think she's trying to make us chase her by solving riddles she leaves behind. You're kidding me. Now she's running away from us on purpose? Oh, Renee, you little. Well, it's just a guess really. Okay, little cat girl, you wanna play like that? Then let's do it. I'm not about to lose to an 11-year-old. Come on. That's not really the point here, Estelle. So the riddle is, do you know where the colorless fish are? Yeah, so we need to find us some colorless fish first. Well, good luck. Bruh, this is like the LeBlanc thing all over again. Wow, they really do love this kind of missions in this game, huh? A lot of the customers, they ask for discount is ask for fun one. Like they get or not, they also okay one, those type. Yeah, actually I don't know lah. I think my dad sometimes he just want to get the job. Then it's like 亏一点 or 少赚一点 is okay for him. As long as 有工有一点钱 to feed ourselves, he's okay with it, that kind. So like unless like got some ask to the point where he earn almost no profit lah, that one he don't take lah. That one is like too dumb already. Like you drive there, drive back, then everything used to pay your car fuel already. Soak the fish in bleach. Wait, will that turn the fish colorless actually? Doesn't it just turn? Does that even work? I never tried. Okay. Thanks for the hydrate redeem. I thought it would turn it white or something. Those cannot take. 亏本生意. Yeah. Those is really 亏本生意. Actually, yeah, I think he sees like some. He depends on like how nice the customers are, I guess. Like if it's like those very 做得来 one, 讲得来 one, he's still okay to give them discount. Or long time customers, he okay to give them discount. But if it's those like he feels like very hard to work with, then he will just straight out reject. Actually, I don't know. White is colorless? No, I don't think white is colorless. White is a color, what? No, I think bleach then eternal. Wait, so many steps, ah. Colorless as in transparent, right? If that one makes sense. If long-time potential long-term discount, long-term customer, then can still give discount. Yeah. Cause he got quite a few, which is like, from like a long time back already, they already asked him to do. Then they keep asking him to do. Then like the whole family like will request to work with him, that kind of one. So for those, he still like try to give discounts if they ask for it, or like try to help them meet within the budget they are looking for. Yeah, but got those he like I remember, you know, like there's one store is like sell quite a fairly big franchise one. Then he like ask us to come see, then give him quote and everything. Then so he's those kind of people where it's like they look for multiple options, that kind, and are very open about it, and so when we give him the quote already, then the person was like, huh? Oh, 这样贵啊? Then he just like, you know, kind of cut the phone. Then he called. Then after that he like asked another contractor. Then another contractor price also come already. Then he the person damn thick skin. He still call back to my father and like, so about the job, do you still want to do it or not? Then my dad was like, don't want already. He was like, oh, this kind of person I work with him will suffer. And examine the what? Ups, this guy damn rude. It's I think it's a fairly rich person, someone like, cause it's like those, I think, decently sized franchise that sells those honey one. Yeah. Yeah, so like, you know, you go all those shopping mall, then you walk past, then you'll see like there's like side store booth that sells this kind of honey. I don't know what do they even call it? The Australian honey, the Manuka honey or something. Yeah, those kind. Honey World, is it Honey World? I don't remember which one was it really, but yeah, it's one of the honey store franchises. Yeah. So that was what happened. Then my dad was like, 算了啦. Colorless fish. Hey. I get it. Fish prints. Fish prints is considered colorless fish? Oh, interested in my fish print, are you? That's proof of my hard-earned glory, that is. Settle on down and I'll tell you the tale of my valor. We'll have to take a rain check on that, I'm afraid. So the little girl in white dress come by here. Ah, she's your friend? Cute girl, that one, if a bit of an oddball. She asked me a very strange question and then left, just like that. I knew it. Yeah, this kind of customer sure can't find you a lot of problems. Yeah. Bo pian ah. That's just how some people are. Oh, colorless fish is like black-white print of a fish. Yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought it would be like a transparent fish, you know? Not like fish prints. What was the question, sir? If I remember rightly, do you know where the bitter, spicy, delicious store is? It's definitely another riddle. Bitter, spicy, delicious. Got it. Alright, time to hit the stores. A Okay, I think I know where is this. This should be the cafe that sells curry. Curry. Where's the... How to go? I need to go north block, I think. South block? Whichever block was it? Or was it west block? Oh no, this is Grand Southern Block. Oh, I gave her just so easy to get. No, I kind of remember because this one is this is like only one of the few stores that like sell food, and I don't know. From the first game, they say like this is a specialty store that's like a cafe that sells curry rice or something along that line. One of the more iconic stuff to remember, I guess. Where is this? Here? This one? Barrel Coffee House? Say, barkeep, what are your specials? Our best specials, our coffee of course. Our most popular item is our dark roasted dragon bean blend. Our spicy heavy curry is also real popular. Spicy curry and bitter coffee, huh? It's a bitter, spicy, delicious store. Hey, has a little girl in white dress been by? Yeah, she was in here not too long ago. She ordered a cafe a la and seemed to love it. Come to think, she did ask me a very strange question though. What would that be, sir? What was it now? Do you know where they sell the sweets that disappeared if you leave them alone? What? Huh, sweets that disappear if you leave them alone? Okay, wrote that down. I think we are tightening the noose. I might know what this one is. Is it? What? Disappear? Ice cream ah? What? Sweet that disappear something? Pet the mochi? Again? So soon? Okay. She just finished eating her tapa. I think you're right. Sweets that disappear when you leave them alone. Makes sense, I guess. I wasn't expecting to do so many riddles though. North block. Okay, let's go. Grand Cell Castle. Here. Screen. Give mochi da qiao. What is qiao? Da qiao? Oh, you're talking about the qiao suru, the treats is it? She just ate leh. You so fast want to give her treats again? Like literally the qiao. What is qiao xia? It's a brand name for cat for a cat treat. Cannot have two chong mochi. I don't know. She's already fairly chong, I think. You search qiao, I think it will just pop up. It's like a brand name of a cat treat. I think it's called qiao suru or something. Oh, churu. Yeah. It's a fairly popular brand, I think. But does Mochi eat the qiao? Yes, she loves it, man. The moment I take it, she will come and stick to me and keep trying to grab the treat already. A lot of people like to go cat cafe then feed using this than Instagram. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's so delicious about it that makes cat goes crazy over it. It's like the moment I take it out, just seeing that satchel of thing, she's like just run over already. Time to try it. Nah. You want me to try cat food? I guess it's edible, but still. It's chow. What does that even mean? That's not an explanation. Sweets that disappear if you leave them alone. I get it. Yes, if you leave frozen treats alone, they might disappear by melting. Oh hey, you are the girl from yesterday. your cute friend just stopped by for an ice pop. How much money does she have? She keep buying stuff. You two aren't together today? I thought so. Miss, did she tell you a riddle by any chance? A riddle? I don't think so. She was very cheerful and told me, I'm gonna go see my friends at the landing port. The friends being us, I bet. Finally done with riddles, I hope. Heh, for being a kid, she got us pretty good. Seriously, making us worry and run around like this. I'm giving her the biggest lecture when we finally catch her. Estelle, please don't get too mad at her. I think Renee is just kind of lonely. We have been busy with work and her parents are missing, and that's true, we have neglected her a little. Way to kill my righteous lecture fury, Tita. Either way, we need to get to the landing port. Alright. Okay, let me report. Wait, did I report my final? Okay. Let's go to the landing port. Oh! Ooh, that's a huge engine. Hey! Gustav, Faye. What? Tita? Whoa, Tita. And is that Estelle Bright? Well, hot damn, long time no see. Yeah, it's good to see you doing okay, Gustav. What are you guys doing here? This kind of off the path for you guys. Heh, we are bringing these things over. Is that the engine for the new ship? Whoa, what the heck are those? Wait, that's gotta be... Yep, these are the samples of the XG02. It's the new engine we developed for the RCL. These are the real deal too. Just about as much performance as what we have got in her now. So that's what it looks like. Neat! Really? Oh wow! It's tiny for an engine, but it really produces as much output as the shit Grandpa showed me. The design is functional and adorable too. It's amazing! Down, Tita, down. Oh bruh, it's like showing a kitten some catnip or something. A pair of engines brought to the capital. This must be the engine samples that will be presented at the treaty signing then. Yeah, guess word got around, huh? We just finished putting the RCU back together, so we had to cut this over here. I see. Thank you greatly for your hard work, sir. Okay. Sorry, but you are... Oh, my apologies. I guess there's no point in hiding it from you, sir. I'm Claudia von Austerlitz. Claudia... Wait, as in Princess Claudia? Yep, she's Queen Alicia's granddaughter. The RCU is the property of the royal family, so allow me to offer my gratitude for your hard work in my grandmother's place. Well, no, thank you, ma'am, your highness. It's always kind of a shock to hear about Chloe, isn't it? So, where are you guys lugging these things off to anyway? There's a warehouse out near the water pot we'll be using. They'll be stored there until the ceremony. Fair enough. Gustav, are you going back? Oh, I clicked too fast. Yep, we make trails as soon as these are locked up. Now, Tita, you behave yourself and stay safe. I will. Stay safe too, Gustav. Estelle, Agate, take care of our little Tita, you hear? You bet. No worries. See ya, braces. Let's go. Come, we gotta find Renee, our little riddle master. At least her riddles are not as annoying as the Blue Blanc's one. Wow, so that's the Arceus engine. I still don't really get how it works, but it looks cool. Yeah, seeing that was amazing. I hope I can make a machine that incredible and cute someday. She's going for the Orbo catnip again. Well, ain't nothing wrong with having a goal, short stuff. Keep at it. I will. Come, let's go. Wherever we are going. Welcome. Very soon, eastbound liner. Okay, all boarding, blah blah blah. Nope, I guess we are just going all the way in. Oh! The eastbound passenger liner Linde will be departing momentarily. All passengers, please board immediately. Eh? Olivia? Oh, farewell, Olivia. I don't know why I'm even bothering, but for goodness sake, please stay out of trouble while I'm away. Ah, such sweet concern. My heart, it soars. But fear not. Have I ever made you worry, my dearest Mueller? At this point, I can't bring myself to care enough to worry about you. Just no international incidents, please. For you, my beloved, I'll do my best. Dude's making his own BL, even though I'm sure he's totally straight. Vander looks like the antagonist from Fate Stay Night. But he's a good guy, if I'm not wrong. Hey, Olivia. Oh, he good guy ah. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, he is lah. Cause like did I even see him before in Cold Steel? But yeah, he should be a good guy. From what I remember, even in the Erebonian Empire, that side of the story, I think he was a good guy at the very least. Looks like bad guy face, like the priest like that. The one at the start of the game ah. Yeah. I thought that was a bad guy as well, but apparently until now he still seems like a good guy eh. Maybe the face they draw or try to scam people. Ah, everyone, have you missed me so much that you came to look for me? I'm touched. As if. Anyway, wasn't that Mueller? What's the deal with an imp officer taking a passenger line? Fake one, later behind, all bad guy already. Maybe. Some of the bad guys do look like bad guy lah, but I feel like some of the designs of the bad guy don't look like bad guy also. What's the deal? Oh, alright. Ah, it seems his duties have called him to Bose temporarily. You recall that gang of sky bandits, yes? He has gone to retrieve their airship. Oh yeah, that little green bucket they had. But wait, why would Mueller care? Ah, the ship is of Erebonian manufacture, remember? And the sky bandits who abuse it are still at large. The Imperial government would like to retrieve the evidence, that is, the ship, and assist in capturing the criminals. Or at least that is what they have told Liberal. I still don't get why Erebonia should care. So the airship was made there, so what? Well, the fact that the bandit leaders are former Erebonian nobility punishes Erebonian luster, shall we say. I suspect they'd like to have it well swept under the floorboards before the pact is signed. That is, before the Republic has a chance to comment on it. The bandits are former... Wait a minute. That tomboy and her brothers are? You were truly unaware? They are the family of the former Baron Capua. He was a landholder on the Empire's northern march. Several years ago, the Capua lands were seized as collateral in payment for an enormous debt. Whoa, I never realized. That's really sad, actually. I don't know what to say to that. They don't get any sympathy from me. Regardless, I came to see my stalwart companion off. I'm afraid none of this explains why you're here though, if you did not come for the undeniable pleasure of my company. Hello brother, I'm going to sleep. Hello Neshi, welcome. And yes, have a good rest. Saw Doc today for new mats. Oh, how did it go? What was... You managed to get stronger mats or anything? We are looking for Renee. You haven't seen her, have you? Renee? Isn't she standing right over there? Hehehe. Renee? What? When did she? I don't know strong or not. Maybe it's just the same medications. But as long as got meds. It's a placebo effect, man. Actually, it's a placebo effect. It just tricks your mind to say that it helps you feel better. The cough syrup she gave the pink one though instead of brown. Yeah, maybe it's a stronger variation to help. Cause if the older version, you might be like kind of sort of immune to the older one, so they have to give a stronger dose to make the medicine effective. Maybe can help me sleep. Yes. Go. Yes, it's already over 11:30 anyway. It's about time for a sick person to rest and sleep and get well. Was still positive this morning, but yeah, she gave 5 more day MC. Wow. Does that mean you have like 12 day MC now? Oh, shook. But the shock part is if you can enjoy the rest of the 4-day MC without too much COVID effects. Not sure shook or not. Yeah. I mean she says she's better, just her cough and everything. Total was like actually 14 days. Wow, that's a lot. 2 weeks. Maybe because this is your first time having COVID, that's why it's like so serious. But yeah. Hope you recover soon. Then you can at least enjoy the rest of your MC like it's a holiday like that, you know. I also got MC before tested positive, so already pre-prep, eh? After positive, auto 7 days. Wow. A lot. Use that time to rest, do whatever you want, if your body allows it even. Okay lah, quite sure. Because my work now also nothing much. I see. But because of that, you can technically work from home for now, right? Maybe you can drag it out until your work starts to drag the work from home until your work starts to become busy again. Only got some newbie drama annoying, but whatever. Wait, why got newbie drama, yeah? I mean, other than your newbie not doing her job properly, what kind of drama is there? Hey, Renee, you cannot just disappear like that, okay? And not only that, you ran away from us and confused a whole bunch of people in the process. And I'm sorry, but I was so bored. Also, I bought some cookies and tea from the department store. I bought enough for everyone, so please don't be mad, okay? Well, it was quite a bit of fun for us too, Estelle. Got a new employee also. She got like attitude and comms problem and clearly biased towards only guys in the company. Wow. Why suddenly got why suddenly only biased towards guy? Then the intern keep complaining to me. Why the intern complain to you? Yeah? Isn't the intern job should be like a bit more chill anyway? I'm waiting for the part where Estelle yeet her onto the tracks. Whoa, Luis, I don't think this is the kind of game you are looking for. This is a typical wholesome jrpg where we fight the bad guys and defeat the bad guys and maybe make friends out of the bad guys. I don't know if we do that, but it's a typical jrpg, you know. We don't do violence on kids in this game like some western games we have. Yeah, man, I already feedback to the boss about a comms issue. Comms issue, as in what? Communication issue? Like she doesn't communicate much about what whatever you guys need to do or what she's done. That kind of issue. Let's just call it even and let it go. I suppose. Okay, you get to escape a scolding for now. Anyway. Really? Yay, Renee. Good job. Alright. With that out of the way, we need to head back to the guild house. Some new info might have come in. Alright. has something happened? Apparently, there's something going on in Bose. Wait, didn't you say Mueller is going to Bose? Then tomorrow gonna have like check-in on the employees, and my editor partner gonna complain about her. Okay, not say complain, feedback, comms issue as in like she doesn't reply or comms new info quickly. Wow. Hope the feedback will be heard and taken seriously. Yeah. Like just if that's the case, might as well just pair her to the guys lah. Then at least she will reply quickly and comms new info to the guy very quick. No? Yeah. Then that's how it seems to be from what you are describing. And she don't really listen to us properly because she got quite proud because she has more experience. Wow, this kind of people is headache. People who don't respond is the most shag to work with, man. Yeah. It's like sometimes urgent, then they don't respond, then you need to wait. But it's also urgent, then you are like stuck in the middle of a very bad situation. Like, girl, I work here longer than you. Yeah, man, she literally don't even say okay when she need to sign things. Wow. So it's rude. No comms. Only talk to men. I don't know. Is she at like the wrong job? Maybe. Why did she even apply here anyway? So he is. Come, tell me the details as we walk. Right. Then come on. And because I'm in the client group chat also, I'm like, bruh. Might as well I do. Not my job though. Wait, oh, as in she doesn't comms to the clients as well? Isn't that even worse? That's like tarnishing your company's reputation. Like 自己人就算啦 but wow, if even to the clients, that's even worse. Like she delay feedback and stuff. I don't know if she actually busy or what. Busy flirting? Is she like the same age with the guys or something, then she's trying to flirt? I don't know. And like got some people is like that. Yeah. Some people is just like they just like take it slow, do things at their own pace. Then don't care about other people, you know. For real, she sent heart gif to the guy. Oh my god, really flirting. Maybe you should just pair her with the guy lah. And she got BF, and he's also taken. Oh my god. What kind of angle she trying to take there, man? And there she looking for love and not for a job. Louis sounds like she's she's creating a triangle for herself. Drama. Yeah, it's like unnecessary drama. Why is your people like that? And you are in a small company somewhere? It's even worse. She may be treating this like a stepping stone to go MediaCorp for her next job. Wow. Maybe she can win 红星大奖 when she go act as in this kind of role, you know. I very big sick. Send her to MediaCorp and get her out of here. Feedback. Then she go and feedback. I think she's more fit to become an actor than working as whatever your job scope is here. Maybe we should write a recommendation letter for her to go into acting and act as a side lover in one of their shows. Yeah, so they can act out a love triangle, and she can be the bitch that gets slapped and everything. I still haven't seen, so not my turn to feedback. Wait, I thought you will be in the session as well though. But I definitely will when my turn. maybe when by the time your turn comes, she's already out of here already. Not bad, really. I think quite good role. It's the most typical role where yeah, to act like the third party in a typical romantic relationship. You should direct this drama. It's one-on-one, so it's one-on-one. I direct the drama. I don't even know what the plot is. I just winging it at the moment. This boss like to talk face to face. Okay lah, cause you guys like SME like very little people in the company, it can be quite effective to like talk face to face, you know, build bonding session with the boss, make some good relationship with each other. Hey Estelle. What's up? I'm not angry anymore, don't worry. Hehe, no, that's not it. Besides, you aren't scary even when you are angry, Estelle. If you want to see scary little girl, I can totally arrange it. But what's up then? Well, while I was out, this boy gave me a letter to give to you. A letter? Yeah, it was weird. Here, take it. Renee handed Estelle a letter. Huh? It is addressed to me. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, she very open one, so I'll really no filter. That's like a good boss though. At least your boss will listen to what people have to say. Yeah. It's like what makes a good environment, working environment, I guess. But damn, the person is trouble, yeah. Luis, you guys gotta at least it's a you know a co-worker, but not a client like yours, Luis. The co-worker can be dealt with, but a client you have to sweet talk your way through. Yeah, bro. That day when I feedback to her about the comm, she went to talk to the other colleagues in the office that girl wasn't there. Then she also was like, at this info. Then she said if keep happening, must tell her. Yeah. If client must really suck it up. You don't want to lose the potential client and your potential income. Yeah, like I said. Oh, who's this from? Hehe, I think the letter might tell you. I kinda picked. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, my client sent me heart shape, I sent her back. Yeah, hey, actually that's true actually that's true I'm not scared, I'm longest worker. Technically you are the second biggest in the company there, Nashi. Wow, okay, flirt, wing. Yeah, man. gotta make good relationship with the client until you realize that shit, maybe she got a partner and the partner sees it and you're like, oh no. Oh no. Can start barking also. They happy, I happy can. Bro. Anything. As long as it's earn you the moolah. Estelle opened the letter. Is this from Joshua? My dearest Estelle, I've thought this over again and again, and now I realize there's something I absolutely must tell you. I know this is a lot to ask, but can I meet you alone? I'll be waiting this evening at the Gurun Gate above the Arnhem wall. Who? Okay, go sleep already, have fun. Okay. Thank you for hanging around a bit. Have a good rest. Hope you can recover before your MC ends. Then you can take a short break at the very least. Nice. I'll see you again sometime soon. What? Hehe. Is it from who I thought after all? As soon as I saw him, I remembered you telling me that story and figured it was the boy you were talking about. Did this? Renee, who gave it to you? A really cute boy with black hair and amber eyes. He asked me to give it to you when I was at the landing port. Of course. That was the Joshua you talked about, right, Estelle? Maybe. I feel like it might not be Estelle. It might not be Joshua though. It might be a bit. The writing looks like his too. So it's gotta be him. Yes, yes, thank you for the hit pets too. Evening at the Gurun Gate above the Anandbrook. Evening. Adios, that's practically now. Hey Estelle, what the hell are you still doing out here? Elnan's going to be running on a brief everything soon. Agate, what should I do? Huh? What happened? You look like you got punched in the gut. Estelle wordlessly showed Agate the letter. This is from Joshua, isn't it? I think so. Renee said she got it from someone that looks just like him. Alright, get going. Huh? It's cool. Just get going already. I'll cover for you. Right. Agate, thank you. You too, Renee. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye. You what? Oh, she just ran off. Where is Edinburgh Wall or something? She's gone already. Does she really want to meet Joshua that badly? Definitely. Heh. Now, what do I tell everyone else? Hopefully it's true though. Above the Edinburgh Wall at the Gurun Gate. I've got to hurry. Alright, let's go! Where is Gurun Gate though? I don't even know. Oh my god, I'm like dying. Gurun Gate, let's go! Alright, right, there's no monsters now. Cause the army actually cleared it off. In preparation for the signing ceremonies between the three big empires of... I don't know, whatever, peace treaty thing. It's evening already. Crap! Okay, calm down. Above the Edinburgh. In other words, on top of the wall. I've got to hurry. Hopefully it's really Joshua. I don't know if we actually meet him so early on into the game. Is it here? No, it's not. A black hat boy? No, no one like that's here. If anyone was here, he'd have to go on the southern side of the wall, I guess. That's where most tourists are guided to. To get to the south side, go downstairs and head to the south door. That should get you there. I see. Ah! Nah, I went to the wrong one, I guess. Here? Here? Where? Where am I even going? Joshua's going on top of the wall, isn't he? Estelle run very fast. Yeah. No lah. But it's not that she run very fast. I'm just on 2 times when I'm when I'm playing the game. You see? This is a normal running speed. Then this is when I'm pressing on the speed up. Yeah, purposely one lah. If not, the game will be too slow. I thought she can start running marathon already. She can. I'm sure she can. Even the fights are speed up, to be honest. That's why. If not, like the battle animation for, cause this is like a very early on game, like in the early 2000s one. So everything is very slow. Like, oh. If I played the game normally, I will fall asleep. Pokemon also max speed. Actually recently I was thinking of playing one Pokemon game. It's a modded Pokemon, I think. You can go take a look. It's called Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So the concept is, right, you can catch the standard Pokemon Pokédex, and you can fuse the 2 Pokemon together to become a new Pokemon. Something like, you know, Digimon Jogras, where they combine two Digimons to become 1 Digimon. Yeah, that kind of concept. Yeah. So you catch 2 Pokemon, you can combine 2 of them to become a new Pokemon. So every Pokemon can combine with every other Pokemon as well. So there are that's why it's called infinite fusions. There's like almost an infinite number of fusions. Got a lot of memes. I've seen this before. Got a lot of memes. Yeah. No, but this is a legit, what? Modded game Yeah. It's not the meme version one where they go to the website and they just randomly combine two different Pokemon together and they just, I don't know what, paste the Machoke's face onto a Snorlax body or something. Yeah. It's not like that. I think they kind of remodeled the yeah, I know what you're talking, but I think they kind of remodeled to make it a whole new type of Pokemon for every different combination, every different fusion they do. Yeah. I was thinking of giving that game a try. You can go and look it up. I think you search Google if Pokemon Infinite Fusion. The first link they'll bring you to a download a forum where you can download the game to play. Yeah. It sounds interesting, right? Yeah, it sounds interesting. I'm probably going to give it a try on stream when got the time. Yeah, sounds good. Yes, sir. It's a very interesting concept, and I don't think it's fully fleshed out yet, but they got like 300, they have like up to 300 plus type of Pokemons anyway, so 300 plus with 300 plus to the power of 300 plus the kind of fusions, the amount is quite insane. Curse that Philip and his incessant scolding. Who does she think I am? I'm Dunan Volch Oslich. I'm the rightful heir to this country. Think I drank too much beer. That curry stuff was quite tasty though. I suppose lowering yourself to the level of the peasants can be enjoyable sometimes. Peasants, those brats. Claudia and that Bristol girl. Why? How could this girlish like them? Why did they confuse me so with their words? And your suffering is great indeed, Your Highness. My that voice acting. I was like, bro. He's like drunk. This is like one of the most annoying character they portray up till now for this game. Yeah, Richard. Captain Cannon Almatia, Your Highness. It's good to see you well. Though I suspect I may have caught you at a bad time. What do you want with me? You're a wanted woman, you know. Don't be so tense, Your Highness. You might get hurt. I simply need your help, that's all. If you would come with me. Joshua! Is it? No, it's not. Huh? What? Estelle? That you? Kevin? Hey, the priest. The sus priest you're talking about. But why are you here? He isn't here. Well, hey, been a while, hasn't it? How's this chances? How's this for chances? You don't think there might be a destiny thing between us, dude? Twist like confirm bad guy. Why are you so sure he's a bad guy, Kevin, listen. Did you meet anyone else on your way here? Someone else? Wait, you are here to meet someone too? Yeah, hold on. You too? Yeah, I got called out here by a letter. Really? Me too. What a crazy coincidence. I know, right? Or not? No way, this is just a coincidence. Okay lah, this guy like good guy. The other guy confirmed bad guy. Is it cause his face too angry already? You know why the guy face like that or not? Cause he's been dealing with that guy called Olivier. You know, where he was like just now there's this guy in white coat, right, where he was trying to like flirting with this guy, with the bad guy looking guy. Yeah, Olivier. He's always doing all this nonsensical stuff. That makes him give him very headache, cause he's like the Olivier's caretaker like that. Yeah, he too stressed already. Too stressed from his nonsense already. Then every time Olivia like also keep flirting with him for no good reason also. although he's obviously not gay. He's like straight, I swear. But he just acts like that every time. Then every time, everywhere he go, right, he makes a mess. That's why that guy was like very headache every time he sees you. He don't see him, also headache. He see him, also headache. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So then, Joshua called you out here too? Huh? Joshua? Ain't that boyfriend you were talking about? I have no idea. Didn't think Joshua would be quite that well seasoned. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. Love can fill in any gap in age. Wow, says that. Tell that to the pedophile, man. You think that mean I did have a shot though? I kinda get the sense what we are having two different conversations here. Tell that to the police? Yeah, jail is just a room. And your ass is just a hole. You say you got caught here by a letter from someone. Who? Yeah, a letter delivered addressed to me at Grancel Cathedral. The man who delivered was a fairly handsome middle-aged guy. But Joshua's the same age I am. Why would you ever think he's some old dude? Really? Of course, I was wondering what was up with that. That's my line. But then, what the heck is going on? Age is just a number, jail is just a room, right? That's for every pedophile ever. Wait, this is a trap. Joshua disguised as a middle-aged guy. Bruh. Can I guess that's possible. So you're Joshua's master of disguise? Kinda, maybe. It's a trap. What? I was afraid of that. Oh man, so much for coincidences. Here they come. Hey, wait, I don't have health. Oh my god. Oh, okay, they hit 1 damage. Never mind. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a 900 though. Okay. Just when we said it's not doing damage and they did more damage. Heng, they die first. Yeah, and Heng, they didn't hit Estelle at all. These are... What? What the heck was that? And those things, they were more or less monsters and more like... Oh, less like monsters and more like... Yeah, they were kind of like the archaisms in Grancel Castle suit runes. Puppet weapons of some sort. Trick is, they look like they were built recently. What do you mean? Well, archaisms are ancient and could tell by the wear, right? But looking at them, the way the ornaments were made, those things were modern. They are just about as good as the ones from down below too. Oh, I see. Wait a second. How do you know about what's beneath Grancel Castle? Sus. Hey, who goes there? Ah, a soldier. Thought I heard something. You two, what are you doing here? Wait a moment, please. We were just attacked by some strange machines. Strange what? Sorry to have caused such disturbance, sir. Actually, the little lady's here's a member of Bracer Guild, you see? And we are in the middle of investigating something. A bracer? Really? Estelle, make with the notebook and badge, why don't ya? Let the nice man know he doesn't need to shoot us in the face. Oh, sure. Estelle showed the warrant officer Graves a notebook and badge. They look real, at least. So what's this something you're investigating? A terrorist group who called themselves the Society of Ouroboros. They have been conducting experiments and causing trouble all over the country recently. We were pursuing a lead on them when we got attacked by these machines. Wait, come to think of it, HQ did tell us to keep an ear open for things relating to the society. So are these guys out on the road also with this group then? Wait, hold on. Someone showed up on the roads? What do you mean? We just got word from the squad guarding the Uproar Villa. They were attacked by an armed group. What? Good news is, Lieutenant Colonel Sid and company managed to send them packing with no trouble. At the moment, they got the roads closed and they are hunting the attackers. Ah, great. Things are really getting serious. We should probably book it back to the guild house then. But yeah, those guys might be the same ones you are after. Alright, we'll keep an eye on this area. You two get back to the capital guild house to go on. Thanks, sir. Come on, Estelle, let's get back. Wait, hold on. She didn't even get a word in. She just followed. Now, just a damn second, Kevin. If that's even your name, you can't weasel your way out of this. Guess you won't just let it slide, huh? Cheeky wings aren't helping your case, Buster. Look, who in the hell are you? You know what we are doing, you know about Grand Cell Castle, you know about Ouroboros. Don't tell me you're just some wandering priest. I promise, I never lied to you. I'm a priest of the church, full priest of the church. He acting very good, yeah. Though it's true that I'm not just a priest, you could say. Yeah, that's super reassuring and not sinister at all. I'll explain everything later, and I do mean everything. I was serious when I said we should get back to the guild house though. I have a feeling some serious stuff is going down. Huh? Serious stuff? Now I'm totally confused. Why? I was going to see Joshua again. Why did all this? About that letter. That letter from a boyfriend. You are sure it's from him? Huh? Yeah? From what the girl who gave me the letter said, I can't imagine it's anyone else. But this girl doesn't actually know you're Joshua by sight, right? In that case, it'd be easy enough to get someone who looks close enough. But even the handwriting is like Joshua's. It's easier to spoof handwriting than you think, especially if you know how a person writes. It's definitely easy enough to fool someone who already wants to believe. Here's the letter I got at the cathedral for the record. Kevin produced an envelope from his pocket. What? Thought so. We both got the same envelope. The letter I got promised a juicy lead on what I've been investigating. So both letters were done by a same group? But who? Why? No idea. Maybe the society, maybe someone else. All I can say is, they got us both hook, line and sinker. Don't with me. Eh? I don't know who these jerks are, but they don't get to screw with me. Pretending to be Joshua and trying to lure me to my death, I won't let them get away with this. You hear me? I'm beating your faces in, you jerks. My ears. Calm down, Estelle. Getting worked up and losing our focus is exactly what the people behind this want to have happen. Let's head back and go over what we know, okay? Yeah, okay. Though, Kevin, just to be clear, I still don't trust you. If you do a big dramatic review as an Ouroboros agent or something, I will brain you. Got it? Don't worry. Heck, I'd love to get hit by you. Oh, okay. I'm always willing to sacrifice my body for the woman I love. What are you? Oh, come on. Stop trying to distract me from my burning distrust here. It's what I do best. So like I said, back to the guild house. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, we are finally done with the competition. I need to go heal first though. Rest. Please don't charge. Oh, fuck. You're charging 100. Although in this game the money is a bit more abundance as compared to the first game. The first game, the money was very scarce, man. Let's go. Back to the castle we go. Oh no, the guild house, I mean. Oh, it's a nighter. To be honest, at this rate, I don't know if I can even finish chapter 3 today. Why is chapter 3 so long? I haven't even reached the treaty part yet. Man, sun's down already. I hope things are okay at the villa. Well, they might have contacted the guild. Come on, let's go check in. Right. Kevin? Sorry about some of the things I said back there. I was kinda out of it. Hey, it's cool. You were a bit of a mess up because you were thinking of your boyfriend, I get it. I'm not worried about it, so relax. Thanks. But I'm sorry, I still can't fully trust you. Kazing, can't win, can I? Well, I should be able to convince you that I'm not an Ouroboros death merchant or whatever your guild house is say. Miss Estelle. Oh, is that? Oh, it's not. I thought it would be Tita. Huh? Philip? Hello. Pardon me for imposing on you, but Miss Estelle, I must ask, have you seen the Duke? Duke Dunan? We met him this morning. Has something happened? I would like to know. He left at around noon and has yet to return or even contact us. I've searched all the places but His Highness might have gone, but... Oh, for what's he doing? We are busy enough as it is. You know what? Philip, come with us. We are going back to the guild house. If the Duke's in trouble, someone might have contacted the guild. That is true. Allow me to accompany you then. And who are you, sir? Kevin Graham, travelling priest of the Septian Church. A pleasure, sir. How very polite. I'm the butler of Duke Dunan von Oslis. Philip. Come on, we can do the big introductions later. Let's get back to the guild house. So many things happening at one go. Oh wait, it's the fisherman group. I keep going into the wrong guild every time. Elnan, I'm back. Oh? Oh no. Elnan? What? Damn it. This must have been their next move. Is he alive? Elnan! Elnan, say something! Calm down, Estelle. He's breathing normally and peacefully. Looks like he's in deep sleep. I take it this is the Grand Cell Guild receptionist? Yeah. Oh no, everyone. No. Agat, Oliver, Zin. Tita, Chloe. Where is Renee? Damn, they got everyone? Are they all okay? Looks like it. They are all just asleep. What the hell happened? If I must hazard a guess, Miss Estelle, they were put to sleep with drugs. They all look as though sleep took them very suddenly. Yeah, good point. Hey, good catch. Wait, what's that? What's this? A letter? Hold on a second. That's the same kind of envelope we got. It is. Estelle ripped open the envelope and read the letter. I've taken the Duke and the girl. If you want them back, come attend our little tea party. GG, yeah. What? His Highness? So the tea party is in the capital after all. Thought so. Who's this girl they are talking about, Estelle? Girl? No. Renee? Gonna caught now. Yeah, seems like she gonna caught. Renee, where are you? Oh no. Why did they catch Renee out of all the people though? Kidnap again, I'm guessing. Another member of your team? No, she's just a kid we were taking care of. I can't believe we got her involved in this. Estelle. Miss Estelle? Philip, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Dunan's been taken as well. You need not apologize. Yeet her onto the tracks. Why are you so excited to yeet her onto the tracks? I don't think this is the kind of game we are playing here. If it's true, it is his responsibility for going off to play or about on his own. Do not blame yourself for his fallings, Miss Estelle. He's right, Estelle. First, we need to figure out what the tea party in the letter is. Right. Gotta wake them up, man. I've taken the Duke and the girl. If you want them back, come attend our little tea party. Is there an address? Renee! I can't remember Elnan saying something about a tea party in relation to the intelligence guys. Yeah? Wait, Kevin? When I read the letter, you said it's in the capital after all. Oh, you heard that, did ya? Yeah, about that. I believe I can explain, Father. Oh. Hey, nice timing. Huh? Scara? Hello, Estelle. Things have gotten a little serious, haven't they? And Father, it looks like neither of us made it in time. Yeah, nobody's heard tank ideas, but I got no excuse. Scara, why are you here? And what are you talking about? How do you two know each other? I imagine you heard Annalise and I found the Intelligence Division base. We met Father Kevin there. He helped us investigate where the Intelligence Special Forces had run off to. Oh, I see. That's why he's so up to speed then. Haha, bingo! Scara! Annalise! Estelle! Yay, you're safe! And hey, Kevin's here too. Yeah, afraid I didn't make it in time though. How's the phone downstairs? No good. Someone removed some crucial bits so it's totally useless. I wonder. Same with this one. Damn. So the enemy broke them? I'm sure of it. I still can't phantom their goals though. Oh, Scara, they left this letter. Estelle showed Scara this letter and explained the situation. A tea party. Now, it's making all sense. It's all making sense, I mean. It must be the Intelligence Division man who kidnapped the Duke and the girl, I'm sure of it. And Ouroboros is pulling their strings. Yeah, we got attacked by some weird machines. But what does attend our tea party mean? Where are we even supposed to be? Well, we'll simply have to search anywhere that seems likely. Annalise, can I ask you a favor? Sure, what's up? I need you to run to the Uproar Villa and get in touch with the patrol HQ there. The men on the roads are diversion. The real fight is going to be in Grand Cell tonight. Oh yeah. Their goal is nothing less than dominance of the capital, I bet. I understood. I'll run until my legs fall. Annalise, be careful, okay? I will. You too, Estelle. Go, go, zoom, zoom, Annalise. Sir, I'm sorry, but can't you wait here? We'll bring the Duke back, you have my word. Very well. I'll attend to your friends while I'm here. Please, recover His Highness. Oh, I didn't expect to... It's a mini coup d'etat to free Richard, I guess. Squads 1 and 2 are moving along the western scenic route. They should have the enemy surrounded shortly. In the Eastern Division, several Intelligence Division units are fleeing from the Romo Pond. Squads 3 and 4 are in pursuit. Good work. Proceed until both groups are neutralized. Sir. I must admit, sir, I don't understand their thinking. Do you think this could be a diversion? I have a full company station at Grand Cell Castle. Even if they box us in here, they won't shut us down completely. Unless, does Almatia have some ace up her sleeve we don't know about? An ace? Excuse me, sir. What is it, soldier? We have received word from headquarters. However, when we attempted to contact the capital branch of the Bracer Guild, the phones returned a disconnection signal. We could not raise them by any means. What? Orders, sir? I think it's best I call in a little extra. It's best I call in a little extra insurance. Belk, You are in charge. I'll be in the transmitter room for a moment. Yes, sir. May I ask who you are contacting? A certain someone at Leiston. Is he going to contact Estelle's father? Cassius. So, where the heck could this tea party be? The most logical target is Grancel Castle, however. It's well staffed with guards and fortified. I think there will be pour the first cup somewhere else. We should look beyond the castle. Problem is though, this town is a huge crowded place. We can't just go groping around in the dark. We'll be lucky to stumble a single black helmet. Hey, Siege! Ah! My throat's starting to get a bit. Siege! What? What the heck is... And now we've got the perfect assistant. Scream! Scream! I don't really understand, but... You want to show us the way to something? Scream! Let's go! Ah, the western block. Let's go. Okay. You guys are kind of amazing. Yeah, okay, we are full health at the very least, so we don't have to worry about HP or anything. Should be no problem. Where do we actually go though? Whitebird just flew to the west. West? Where is the west? That side? Really, I'm very careful on my way home. Hey, there you are. You're welcome to walk about, but be careful. If anything happens, shout and stop. Yes, you can. Sure. Going to harbor when it's dark. Be careful, don't let. Is it here? Actually, I don't know. Ah! Oh, it is. Okay, Mr. Indlus, enjoy again. It's time for me to sleep. Okay, okay. Have a good night, Louise. Ow, ow. All the best with work. Hopefully, you can. No troubles for Saturday, man. Hopefully. See you. I'll see you. Have a good rest. Thanks for dropping by as well. Ah, hey. Nice puppies. Good puppies. Intelligence Division attack dog. Defend yourself. Score. They're fairly small movement. I really wonder if is it cause it's easy mode. Well, didn't expect we'd be visiting the Canal Club tonight. I think it's safe to say we have found our tea party though. Seems like it. Now, where are they? Let's proceed carefully and deliberately. Okay, let's go. So far away. Where are we supposed to go?
We're good to go.
Here? Can we go? I guess we are supposed to go up. Wait, Estelle. I hear people inside this building. You're right. I guess we should check it out. Oh, the engine. What's the meaning of this? Do you know what the army will do to you when they... Well, we're ready for the worst. If you don't want to get hurt, then behave. We have no interest in harming civilians. Unless they get in the way. No, please let me leave. Yeah, you really look like you are not harming civilians there, buddy. What? Racist? One of us isn't, but close enough for intelligence division work. Naughty, making us chase you boys like that. Now then, in accordance with the law of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest for the destruction of property and rioting. Surrender now and I promise not to break your legs. Damn it all, how did they find us? Does it matter? Put them in their graves. So... I mean, what was the point of luring Estelle out anyway when they were going to kind of like drug the whole dude house?
We're good to go.
This is like the Scooby-Doo scene. If it not, we would have succeeded if it's not for you medical kids. Huh. Well, we bought the captain sometime. The rest is in her hands. Huh? Long live Colonel Richard's dream. Hey! He's out like a light. Hey Scara, they said captain. You don't think... Yes, it's probably Colonel Richard's aide. She struck me as the type to never give up. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you. We owe you our lives. It's all part of our jobs, folks. Oh, one of the engine is missing, yeah? Oh, man. Estelle? What is it? Well, that's an oddment. Good grief. What the heck do you use something this big for? This is the new super engine for the Arceal, but aren't there supposed to be 2 of them? Yeah, some of those guys took the other on a lift. They took it further into the harbor. You're kidding. That can only mean bad things for everyone. Estelle, Kevin, we need to give chase. Right behind you. Let's go. Wait, what are they doing actually? But they can't even fight though. I mean, even if you say come on us, you can't do much if like some guys who can fight come in and try and take the stuff from you. Yeah? It'll just be a one-sided massacre. Oh, why they let you run like that though? Wow, so far. Not bad. No bad. Okay, I guess it's not here. Maybe there. Okay, here. Why can you fish here? What? Where am I supposed to go? Not the ship, right? It was the ship they were telling me. Nope, not here too. Oh, finally shown up, have we? Captain Almatia. Ex-captain, thanks to you. I thought the dogs were making too much noise, and when I come out to look, I suppose bracers are rather like dogs, hmm? Don't screw with us, hurting our friends, abducting people, and Renee has nothing to do with this. You're not getting away with it. Really? What are you going on about? I simply wish to help His Highness Duke Dunan von Alslis take his rightful place on the throne. It has little to do with you, girl. What in? Dunan? You're making the same dumb mistakes again? What kind of idiot would join a fool's errand like this? You have to help me. They intend to use me. Yeah, he seems like a real willing participant there, Miss Almatia. Enough of the games, Miss Ex-Captain. Your real goal is freeing Colonel Richard, is it not? What? Well, if you figure that out, then we can dispense with the pleasantries. Everyone, commence Operation Pride's Resurgence. You men hold them off for at least a few minutes. Yes, ma'am. Hang on a sec. I don't care about the Duke, but let Renee go, damn it. We won't let you interfere with the plan. Come on, you cute dogs. You. How very brave. I hope you're ready for punishment. Max. Ah, miss. Unfortunate. Ooh, there's some damage there. Well, actually, I'm not sure how does the damage calculation work in this game. Why is it sometimes 0, and sometimes 100 plus? It just doesn't make sense in my head, apparently. How the hell are they? Just give up already. Come on, out of my way. Ooh, what? What in the... That has to be the device from the blueprints. Ah. Looks like we bought enough time. Long live Colonel Richard's dream. Eh! The heck? Ooh! A huge ass tank. A tank? The Ogre, I presume. Are we going to fight that? Won't they just run us over? Well then, do you like our little Ogre? This is a high-speed tank we in the intelligence division have been developing for a while. Twice the firepower of the little tin cans the Empire uses, and more than a match for one of our airships. That's not gonna be too easy to take on. This is crazy. We never could find the proper engine to run it, so we stored it away just shy of completion. But the engine from the RCU has proven to be just what we needed. Ah, she who dwells above is smiling on our cause today. Wait, what are you planning on doing with that thing? Weren't you listening? I'm taking the Duke to his rightful throne as king. I have to get to the Queen, to a quiz, of course. No way. You are attacking the castle? Haha, a little slow on the uptake, braces. The Ogre will put an end to the legend of the Grand Cell Castle's invincibility with barely any effort. And the pathetic guards forces on duty cannot hope to stop us. Find some seats. Tonight the reign of Alicia ends. Can't we fight it? No. Follow it. How are we going to fight it, I wonder?
Ah, my nose, that's
Excellent, we managed to give them the slip. Now, if we can just capture Grand Cell Castle and the Queen. What? Looks like I made it in time then. Oh, is it? The Royal Guard? And I knew it, Julia Source. It's been a while, Captain Almatia. I wouldn't have imagined we'd be facing one another in a place like this. How? Why are you here? Weren't you training at Leyston Fortress? We received an emergency aid request from Lieutenant Colonel Sid. He seemed a bit concerned that someone was going to cause trouble in Grand Cell. Imagine that. So we came flying, as it were. And I thought he was as useful as a broken watch. Lieutenant Colonel Sid is the Brigade's General Bright former squad. The same as the former Colonel Richard. It's your mistake for underestimating him. It seems it was. So, gentlemen, what do you think you are doing? Unless I'm mistaken, those are the orbital cannons from the RCU, yes? Do you really intend to fight the Ogre with those? Fight to defeat you? Perhaps not, but we certainly can slow you down. The Colonel's battalion will be arriving momentarily. Surrender now for the sake of your men, if not for your own. Just what is so funny? Oh, Julia, you really haven't changed a bit. Straight as an arrow, cold as a midwinter, not the hint of fear, just like at school. I know we fought like cats at basically every opportunity, but I always admire you on some level. I could say many of the same things about you, Canon. However, if you intend to stand in the way of my rescue of Colonel Richard, I will show you no mercy. So be it. Cannons 1, 2, prepare to fire. We are stopping them here. Yes, ma'am. Pew! Oh, is it going to reflect? Fire! Oh no. Huh? Oh, they have the black omen for as well. What? No good, ma'am. The cannons are inoperable. The orbo shutdown phenomenon. Blast it! But that will mean their tank is... What? How is it still moving? Oh my god. That's such a scary tank, man. What? Whoa. A unit capable of stopping all local orbo devices dead and yet remains fully functional itself. Oh my goodness. This is even better than I imagined. We are truly unstoppable like this. Damn it, Canon. Where on earth do you get a gospel? Heh, let's just say a concerned citizen donated it to the cause. All I have to do in return is agree to help with an experiment of some sort. What in the name of Ouroboros Gospel experiment? Oh man, I did not expect it to turn out like this. This is bad. We can't use arts or anything orbo while that thing is lumbering around. Time to use my trump card, I think. What do you? Estelle? Scara? If what I'm about to do succeeds, it will stop the gospel for a short time. I think. Maybe. I need you to use the chance to disable the tank. You must be joking. Wait, you can do that? I give you about even odds of either working or getting us all killed messily. So a couple of prayers from you two wouldn't hurt, yeah? Wait, that's the... Yep, the Chronos Rod. Mayor Dalmor Forbidden Artifact. Here we go! Ah! The lights are back on. The suppression effect has ended. How? How is this? What did you do, priest? Nothing too special. When you break an artifact, there tends to be a massive release of orbo energy. Looks like even the gospel can't quite handling eating all that power at once. You madman. Way to go, Kevin. Well done, father. Hey, don't give me too much credit, or you'll make me blush. Silence. So what? I don't need the full power of the gospel to crush you. Witness the Orgro Fury. I don't even know how to spell the name. After everything. Yo, Captain Swords. Making the gospel freak out should have made the tank weaker too. If you want to bring that monster down, now's your chance. I see. Right. Come on, Julia. Give us a little bit of that swordsmanship Cassius taught you. Indeed. Attack! Do I get to play Julia too? I do! Oh my god. This one attack. Oh. Chain tree? Oh, really? Oh, but I can't hit. I see, I can't hit. Yeah. Whoa, she dragged her sword on the floor. You gotta have a solid sword to even do that, man. Ooh, 3k, not bad, not bad. Smacker. Smacker. Arts. Huh? Can you chain too? Also chain 2. Unfortunate. You can chain 3, but I wanted to see chain 3. Can she? Oh, it doesn't cancel. I still, right? Yeah, let's move all the way at the rest. Oh, pain. Craft chain tree. 1, 2, 3. Attack. Ooh, nice. Craft. Cross reach combo. Sacrifice MCP. Erase others by 40. Sacrifice spare few all allies in range. Oh, okay. Grill sphere. Let's move in front of it. Because I want to heal everyone. Mac. Mecha. Kra. Grill's breath. What does he use? Oh, it's a support, like heals and buff and everything, and support. Oh, wow. Okay. That's so cool. Nice, but you just cleared all 3 at one go, bruh. Explosion! 630 EXP though. We did it! Yes, we did. It's wholly inoperable. You would dare? Canon, you have lost. Come on, it's time to accept it and surrender. Don't you dare! A little setback from this will not stop me from rescuing the Colonel and fulfilling his vision. Julia, Bracer scum, this is the end. I'll beat you into the mud myself if I have to come. If I have to come. You have to come. What am I even saying, bro? Big words from someone who brought a tank to a sword fight. But alright, let's do it. The time has come to bring an end to this. Here I come, Canon. Let's get rid of all his Gina first. One down. Craft. Lesson. Poison. It's spicy. Okay, let's get this. Ooh. Wow, candy. Who am I playing? Oh, let's get it. One down. Yep, nice. Left her. Smack. What is that, sir? Will she like run far or something? Ooh, 150 damage. Why is he packing all the random stuff? Smack!
We're good to go.
Sweet. I pressed too fast sometimes. I didn't even see how much EXP I got. Colonel, forgive me. That is the end of it. I think my legs are gonna fall off. We did fight her and a tank back to back, you know? That's something like victory at least. Is it over? Duke Dunan? Oh hey, they threw you in the tank, huh? Well, yes. For once, Brigand, it seems I actually need to be thankful for your violent, lawless ways. As proof of my gratitude, I shall bestow upon you a magnificent work of art from my private collection. I think I'll pass thanks. Still, never thought I'd hear gratitude from. Wait, Renee? Is Renee safe? What is this now? Who or what is a Renee? A girl wearing a white dress. Isn't she in the tank? I was the only one inside. Okay, you. Where's Renee? Where are you keeping her? Tell me. What are you? You really think you can play dumb at this point? The girl The one you kidnapped from the guild house. Tell me where she is. Kidnap? Girl? I see. So that was the plan all along. What? Heh. What in the... Kanon? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Everything! How can I not laugh at myself? I, Kanon Almatia, captain of the intelligence division. I, the author of this plan to restore the colonel to glory. I was played like a fiddle by a little girl. Hehe. How rude of you to call me a little girl. Oh, Renee is part of the Ouroboros. Hehe. Good evening. Isn't the moon lovely tonight? Did everyone enjoy the tea party? I thought the explosions and screams were best myself. Oh. Oh crap. A chow? Renee? What are you doing, Renee? Climbing all the way up there? It's dangerous up there, you know? Oh, Renee, you really are like a cat. Okay, I'll climb up to help you down. Just wait Hehe, there's no need. After all, this is the best seat. Only fitting for the master of the tea party, right? What? Enforcer No 15 XV, the Angel of Slaughter. That is me. And I am Renee. What? No. No. This is insane. A small child like that is a member of Ouroboros? Hehehe. Silly lady, there are no children or adults in the Grandmaster's sight. Just useful people and useless people. And I, Lady Renee, am very useful. Just like the Black Fang used to be. What? So then, hang on. You are the one who sent me that letter, right? Mm-hmm. That was me. 9 threatening letters. 1 letter to the churchman, 1 letter to the traitor lady, and 1 to Estelle. 12 letters in all. Hehe. Feels like all I did was right. I bet even Lowe would compliment my handwriting now. So, you staged all of this? Impossible. Well, I'm the one who organized the tea party, you know. I couldn't let my guests be bored, could I? I worked really hard to make this fun. But then, what about your papa? Your mama? Renee, where are your parents? Huh? Oh, wait, you never ever realize. Hehe, I must be really good at this. Either that, or you're just that dumb. Wait a minute, who are you calling dumb? Hehe, don't be angry, Estelle. You mean this, right? Oh, these are my papa and mama, silly. I'm actually done with them anyway, so let's break them. What? What? You... What did you do? Calm down, Estelle. They aren't bleeding. What? You are right. How? Society manufactured oval puppets, and they look just like humans. How are they even? Hehe. They don't act like people when I'm not around though. I'm pretty sure I'm at least as good as Pedro from the Doll Knight. Oh, but this time I got kidnapped and had to be the master of a tea party. So I'm more like Princess Tia, huh? Hi Q! How was your rank climbing? Or how did it went? Did it go good? Welcome though. Princess Renee has a nice ring to it. Of all things to joke about. Oh, but you asked about Mama and Papa, right, Estelle? Let's call Princess Renee's real Mama and Papa now. Zentaro is stupid character. Ben? What do you mean? But you played that character though? Out. Aren't you like playing that character as well? I thought that time you say his kit was like so only. No leh, enemy use like so much better. I use like shit. Always the case but you know, practice makes perfect. You gotta one trick something, then it will become a lot better. Then next time round you'll be the enemy instead. But how was the climb though? Did you manage to climb or end up like stagnate in ranks? Petameter, come. Static-ish. Really hard to climb, apparently. I thought it would be like fair, not too bad for climbing. But it seems like the climb is quite harsh in this game as well. What's that sound? From above. Look out. Don't know why got a lot of strong players today. Is it cause maybe cause all the strong players haven't moved up to the higher rankings yet, so you end up fighting all the strong players maybe. Why got Gundam one? So early into the game, I know there's like Gundam mechas in this game, but still. Wow. What the? Yeah. why is it screaming? It's enormous. What? Ask them to move faster. What do you mean? The heck is that? Ooh. Oh no. The gospel. This is my petameter. What is that? As big as any papa, as kind as any mama. I don't need any other papa or mama. There, ahead. Whoa, what the heck is that thing? Some kinda giant thingy? This is impossible. What the heck is... Renee? Everyone? I didn't expect Renee to be like Ouroboros. That's so unfortunate. Yay! The sleeping medicine wore off just when it's supposed to. Just like Joshua taught me a long time ago. Joshua? How do you... You know, I was just gonna gut you like a fish and rip out your heart at the end of this, Estelle. After all, the professor say you are the reason Joshua won't come back. It's your fault. What? But I really had a lot of fun. So, I think I can forgive you for now. But only this once, okay? wait, Renee? Renee? What's going on? Bye bye, Tita. I did have fun with you. Maybe we can share ice cream again someday. Well, everyone, thank you for attending the tea party. Ciao. Oh, Gundam. Oh, it's very slow though. The startup is very slow though. It's barely flying any faster. Renee! The Royal Army spent the night searching with an entire airship squadron, but they could not find the massive oval door, nor the girl who rode off it. The next day... Captain Amartya, please, won't you cooperate with us? What kind of relationship do you have with that girl? And what do you know about the society of the Ouroboros? Captain Amartya, come on, stop being stubborn. At this point, you are making things worse, not only for yourself, but for your men as well. I can't believe that's what you want, is it? We all went down into this prepared to lay down our lives. You need to come up with a better threat than that, Captain Swartz. Stop trying to play the mature. You saw it, same as any of us, that gigantic oboe weapon. Do you not understand that an organization which can feel such a thing has infiltrated the kingdom? How can you not understand the gravity of this situation? Captain Amartya, Colonel Richard is, in many ways, a lover of liberal. He wished for us to be able to stand independently against any threat we would ever face. I know he wanted that, if nothing else. And now, dark clouds gather in the skies above us. Can you not consider what he will do in this silence? Silence, you pest! How dare you speak so casually of the colonel's feelings? You dogs gain your new, oh so exalted position by engineering his fall. Canon, would you? Oh, I have plenty to say to you too, Julia. You must be relishing every second of this, watching your longtime rival falling so far. Well, laugh then. Laugh and gloat to your heart content. That's enough, Canon. I've crawled through filth and given all of myself to the realization of the colonel's dream. Now that I've failed, I no longer have a reason to live. So, come on, drag me to the firing line and get this over with. That's a foolish thing to say, Canon. Pardon me? General. General, why are you? I needed to speak to Her Majesty about something related to our most recent case. I had some other business as well, so I thought I'd stop by. I only arrived in Grand Cell a few hours ago. I see. Thank you for your help when you are so busy, sir. Cassius Bright, the author of all our suffering. So, you have come to gloat over my fall too, have you? Here to see me riddled with gunfire? Well, I certainly seem to be popular today. And here I was thinking I was actually as much of a lady killer as Richard. How dare you, If it wasn't for you, the colonel, he would have... Ah, Cassius. I know you mean it in good fun, but don't tease her too much, yes? Why is there like more people coming on me? What? That was... How on earth? Colonel? Colonel Richard? It's been some time, sir. Yes, it has. Lieutenant Colonel Sid, Captain Schwartz. And it's good to see you safe as well, Canon. Sir? I begged General Bright to allow me to leave myself for a little while so I could visit. You see, I have something I absolutely must say to you, Canon. To me? Yes. I'm sorry, Canon. I'm so very sorry. I wrap you up in my pride and narrow vision. I forced many bright young officers to shoulder the burden of terrible criminal deeds. I wanted to apologize to all of you for a while now. No, sir, no. You forced us into nothing. We followed you freely. No, you didn't. Even if you think you followed your own will, in the end, I pressured you into following my desires. The responsibility is mine alone. This makes what happened this past night my responsibility as well. Sir, no. So, let me make a declaration. As of this moment, the Royal Army Intelligence Division is formally disbanded. All previous functions and duties are to be taken up by Army Headquarters, and all former staff should give Headquarters all due assistance. Canon, Captain Almatia, thank you for leading my division in my absence until now. Sir, with all that said, you no longer need to do crazy things like this any longer. You don't need to spend your life attempting to rescue me. So please, don't say such terrible things as bring me before the firing line, please. Colonel, Sir, Alan. She put a lot of pressure on herself, huh? I see. Yes, understood. Thank you very much. So many Ouroboros members have been reviewed. Like every one chapter, at least one Ouroboros member is reviewed. Elnan, how did it go? It seems as though Miss Almatia is willing to answer questions. The army said they would contact the guild when they had something useful. Well, that's good. It's hard to believe they actually got her to talk. I hope they didn't do anything too unpleasant to her. She still deserves a little unpleasantness, mine. We can leave that to the army, I think. We have some things of our own to talk over. True enough. Well then, first allow me to provide you with your pay for this mission. This includes everything for all the small related tasks you had to undertake as well. Yay, 2 plus 5. Which for Renee, 2 plus 3. Attending tea party, 4 plus 1. Whee! Say, Estelle, do you really think Renee could be? Yeah. She named herself one of the enforcers, the Angel of Slaughter. If she's calling herself that, there's not really any doubt. There isn't, is there? Seriously? A little girl like that is one of the society's crazy murder goons? And aren't enforcers supposed to be able to, like, break you with their pinky? You really don't think they are pulling some kind of trick here? No, I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth. Joshua was about Renee's age when Dad rescued him from the society, and he told me he was made to kill way before then even. You are kidding me. Either way, Renee really put the wool over our eyes. It seems she's the one who gave Almatia the gospel and suggested they try another coup with that tank. Seems like she sent all those letters too. I just don't get it though. Why? I'm just guessing here, but maybe she thought it'd be fun? Fun? Renee put this experiment of hers together as a tea party, right? She set things up so that lots of people, especially us, would participate. Sort of like an invitation. That's kinda the feeling I get. Man, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, we are here because of those letters, sure, but I could easily believe our little kitten is capable of such skill. She was, after all, very clever in balancing the amount of sleeping drugs she gave to us as well. Meaning, we arrived at the docks at just the right time. Topoki, redeem hydrate. Yes, so thank you for the hydrate redeem. I shall drink. And hello, Topoki, welcome, welcome. How are you? She really did put us on the damn puppet strings. So she's definitely the one who put you guys to sleep? Almost certainly. It was just after I ate one of those cookies Renee got for us at the department store that my mind went fuzzy. That was one hell of a failure on our part. Oh, hello. Damn Shaq. What happened? Work very... Is it cause of work? If she used poison, most of us would be having this conversation at the sight of she who dwells above. Yeah. The failure is entirely my own. As the person in charge of the mission and the guild house, I should have been far more cautious. Please forgive me. Oh, come on, Elnan. Everyone got a bit of blame for this. I don't think any one of us realized just how far the society was willing to go. Yeah. Deal with people again. Yeah, this time round, what kind of people are you talking about? Is it your own colleagues or is it like customers? I'm starting to learn to have fun with it. They bully me, I bully back. What is this counter attack thing you doing there? Yeah, people in the same team. Eh? Wait, are they like bullying you for like how to say, in like the joking and friendly fun kind of way, or are they like bullying you because you think they don't like you that kind of way? Yeah, that giant archaism, even grandpa would have a really hard time making something like that. And even then, to make it move like that. They lazy, don't want to do their work, throw to me, I throw back. Bruh. Why? Like, it's part of their job what, to do the work. Why do they just throw to other people? But if they don't do the work, what would they be doing in their office? Slacking meh? Cannot be what. And Renee? Oh, Tita. Come on, cheer up. Next time we see her, I'm dragging her out of the society, feet first. What? Whoa, hang on. 5 years ago, Dad rescued Joshua from the clutches of Ouroboros and we taught him what it was to be happy. I'm Casia's bride's daughter, so you know what? I can totally do the same thing. I'm going to drag Renee out of the society of Ouroboros by the scruff of her neck if I have to. Cause my section's supposed to deal with data. They found problems in their records, then auto become our fault like that. Okay. Okay, so you guys have to fix the records, okay? But like half the problems was actually just them being blind. Bruh. So they throw all the work to you guys lah. Then but your colleagues or rather the team don't want to do, then they throw to you and they do other work, I suppose. We put the data there for them, they didn't pick it up. What the fuck? then how is it your fault now? Then why end up you guys need to pick up their slack then? Nah, cause I'm like the most low level. Yeah, you're like part-timer intern, I assume. That's why. So they throw like saikang to you. That's like what always happens, man. Intern and part-timer are like always the ultimate saikang warrior. So basically I gotta amend then, let the big people check. Okay. Estelle. Yeah, we will. That's our Estelle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Such indomitable optimism. You're making it sound easy, Estelle. That's just how Estelle is. Think even your father would be bowled over by that much optimism. Man, I'll say I'm practically head over heels for you at this point. At this point, I'm just their PA, personal assistant. But I'm sure personal assistant gets more pay than you do though. It's like you gotta ask for that kind of pay if you have to do that kind of work, you know. 一手交钱一手交货. Oh, Father Kevin, we have been waiting for you. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Archbishop Kuran was not exactly thrilled with me. He got on a really good lecturing tab, so he helped me back a bit. It's for real, broski, so true. Next time I post-it note on my table. Scan one document, $10. One more extra work out of my job scope. Pay more money to me, so I will do that work, man. What's up? Do I have egg on my face or something? Okay, so you aren't an Ouroboros skull eater or whatever, but you never did answer my question. Who the hell are you really, Kevin? That is a good question. You never quite managed to give us a straight answer either, Father. You really aren't just some wandering priest, right? I did promise I explain everything to you, Estelle, right? Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Kevin Graham, and I am a priest, but I'm a priest of the Grouse Ritter of the Septian Church. A pleasure to properly meet you all. A Grouse Ritter? Oh, beg your pardon, but I would never have imagined someone as young as you to be one of the holy Grouse Ritter. Olivia, you know who they are? You're aware of the church has a duty to take custody of all ancient Sumerian artifacts, yes? Investigation and retrieval of such item is the work of an arm of the church called the Grouse Ritter, the Grailed Knight. Their member list is not public knowledge, but they are said to be artifact experts and combat masters to a man. Dang, you know a lot about us. I don't know if you call me a master though. I'm kinda the fresh-faced new guy on the team. Artifact retrieval. Oh, now I get it. That's why you have Mayor Dalmore stuff. Yeah, the Royal Army gave me that for the safekeeping when I first came to Liberal. Other than that, I've been collecting Dojima catalogs. Are you going to spend a lot of money on when are you going? Sunday, is it? Like how much is your budget? Well, how much have you put aside? I won't be able to see you then. I'll be going on Saturday. I'm on a budget. Famous last words. Yeah, put the budget there, then after that transfer more money into your bank, then later everything use pay now. Yeah. But budget in cash only. Yeah, it worked in the past, but now everything is digital now, so it's not as effective anymore. I see like you got a lot of stuff you want to go buy. I'll be going on Saturday as well. Then be visiting my one of my VTuber friends booth as well. Yeah, so I do. What do you mean by you do? Oh, like a lot of stuff you want to buy. Yeah, but money though. Unless the stuff there are cheap lah. At first I set aside 20 bucks. 20 bucks? 20 bucks for that many store? What are you going to buy at each store? Now I feel like I need 50 bucks. How many stores are there? How many stores do you even plan to go? Because if one item is at least $8, then 5 items is $40. 6 items is $48, and that's it. You can only buy items one from each store, which costs $8. Well, one item from 6 stores, which costs at max $8. Means I need to contemplate life choices while I walk. Yes, you definitely have to contemplate life choices while you walk. You might even have to contemplate whether you want to put in your dinner money into it as well. Liberal and the church have an agreement to hand over all artifacts found, you see. The whole reason Archbishop Kuran was kind of ticked off is because I broke that one, mind you. Now I see. Oh, I hope he wasn't too angry. You really saved us and there wasn't any other way. Yes, we hardly had time to be picky. Heh, thanks for that. Anyway, hopefully we can work together a bit more in the future, eh? If you learn anything new about Ouroboros, let's swap info again. Say, how do you know about Ouroboros anyway? I think I cannot afford every booth that I want to buy from. Yeah, I no like okay. Unless you buy like those very cheap stuff, cause I do remember some of the booths have like fairly cheap things like stickers maybe like $2 or so. Yeah, if you buy like, I mean, it might not be something you like lah, but if you buy like stickers, yeah, I think only like stickers that are cheap actually. I don't know, like even those keychains are like $6 to $8. I'm a print and badge type of person. Well, prints are expensive I mean badge maybe it's possible to get cheap like at a lower price, I assume. But prints though, so those like auto $6 already. Okay, $6, then 5 stores, $30. Then another 3 more stores, $18. So at least 8 stores. if all of it are $6, at least you can buy from 8 different stores, one each. Stop counting. Hey, I'm helping you mathematize your budget, you know. Like, how else are you going to realistically spend $50? Spend the $50 limit if you don't count properly. You definitely go over budget. Well, the main reason I came to Liberal was to investigate the society. Let's just say we have known about them for a while now. And to be more precise, I came to investigate the Shining Ring, the Auril that they seem to be after. The Auril? Yeah. One of the holy septerans granted to the ancient Zemurans by Adios herself. The legendary artifact that we thought slept beneath the Grand Cell Castle. Yeah, exactly. There have been some people asking a whole lot of specific questions about the septerans across the entire continent. That kinda caught the church eye, let me tell ya. And then we learned about the whole hula-bulu with the ruins beneath Grancel Castle and the Auril during the coup. So they sent me the fresh face and expendable new guy to see what's what. Expendable new guy. Fetch. sounds like an intern. But legit no cap, I'm quite thrifty. Trust I won't go above 30. Okay, so are you the kind that like go shopping, then you look at everything, then you see the things you want, then you look at the price, and after that you go to another store, then you like, oh, I'll think about it and come back later. Then you go to another store, look at the same item, compare the price, then think about whether it's worth it or not. Then end up spending a very very long that kind. Nah, I'm the type that see the price and run. Bruh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I mean, it helps in a sense lah, but still. Okay lah. I mean, if you got budget, you spend within the budget, everything's fine lah. No, nothing to make a big hoo-ha about, as long as it's within your budget or even not too over your budget. You know, it's not like you're spending your whole life savings on the Dojima event or something. A few artists that I was really anticipating, then I see the price increase. Then I'm like, actually I feel you sometimes I also like that. Like I was like thinking, oh, I want to commission this person. Then I'm like, oh, yeah. Then I look at the price. Then I like, the price is not bad though. But I'll think about it. And after I think about it. But the I think about it portion is like 1 week or something, I don't know. Then after that, sometimes it's they all get booked already, cause it's a very reasonable price. So obviously the slots all get booked already. Then you have to wait after they open the slots again. Or if not, they'll book already. Then you have to wait. And after that they announce, oh, I'm thinking of raising the price after these slots of commission. Then like, my heart. Heart pain, wallet pain. So that's the story. So hang on. You think the Oriole really isn't liberal? We didn't find it beneath the castle. I thought it was just a legend after all. Do we even know what the hell the thing is beyond the whole shining ring deal? Figuring out the truth of the thing is part of my job. So yeah, I wanted to come by today and explain what's up. If anything more happens, what say we work together? Now I get it. Yeah, alright, I'd be happy to. It'd be a big help for us too. This may be the hand of fate at work. If something happens, do contact us, Father. Fantastico! Alright, I think I gotta get my ear chewed off some more. See ya, folks. And he's gone. He's quite good at putting people off balance in a different way than Oliver. Heh, if you ask me, he still needs training. He could stand to be a bit more elegant. You realize there is exactly zero elegance in your stream of constant nonsense, right? Still, all this interest in the Oriole. Do you think this has something to do with the gospel experiments the society has been performing? From what we have heard, it is a definite possibility. Sometimes the item look a lot nicer on the catalog also. Oh yeah, that's true. Like picture do kind of deceive what the actual product looks like sometimes. Then when you go over, then like think twice. Not as nice as I thought it would look. But oh well, what to do? Hey, hello, Onikurusu. Ow. Thanks for the red. Ooh. Hello, Hoten too. Ow. Wait, let me. Yes. Ouch. Thanks for the troll redeem. Ouch. Oh, man, you guys are going to troll. Ow. Do you two climb together? Kurisu. Oh, do you manage to climb to see? Ouch. Hello, RB as well. Hey, oh my god, there's so many Tia. Abi was playing with us. Wow. How was it, Abi? I'm only a high ouch. Only a high bronze. You bruh. How was playing rank, Abi? Why you keep laughing only? Having a lot of fun just throwing. Well, what we have heard is a definite possibility. See your face lah. Okay lah, my face very funny lah. Thank you for the compliments or whatever it is. Oh my god, huge. We play normals only. Oh, I thought they went to climb as well. You don't know why I'm laughing. What? I don't know. It's big eh. Why is it so big every time? I don't get it. Okay lah, like that. Let's just leave it like that. See your stream? Wait. Must wait until my door model gone. That's why lah. Cause I redeemed the door model. Did you? Wait, oh my god, there's so many trolls that I didn't see the door model. Oh, no wonder. Cause I redeemed. Okay, after the door model finished, then I changed to the doodle. I think cause I didn't set the setting for ouch. Bruh, ow. I didn't set the setting for the door model to change to doodle model. So it doesn't work that way. Yeah, after it goes back to the normal model, then I change to doodle. It'll be ouch. It'll be easier. I feel that neither Roland nor Bose will avoid the touch at this point. Bruh. I using hotel account to redeem. He got so many points. Bro. Yeah, I guess he got luck quite a bit as well. Good point. It seems like things are pretty calm here now. You gotta spend his points and to throw and redeem all the door whatever until his points become 0, is it? You think it's time for us to move on? Meaning we should get to either Roland or Bose? Oh my god, the phone. Hello, yes, this is Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. What? Oh, I see. Understood. We'll be on our guard. Yes, take care. Something's going on, Elnan? They finally get something out of our little cook lover? No, this is different, though perhaps not unrelated. The Sky Bandits have appeared in Bose. What? The Intelligence Division and the Bandits? Heck of a busy night. Where did they show up? The fort they used as base in Bose Canyons apparently. The army had repurposed it as a training ground, but it seems they stole back the ship they used to use and escape. You are kidding! Oh ho, that would be the one Mueller went to retrieve. Wait just a second. Isn't this like really convenient timing? Does the society have a hand in this too? I can hardly deny the possibility at this point. In any case, it may be wise for you to travel to Bose. I'll say. That seems like a good plan as any. We have no real way of knowing when or where the next crisis will strike. Yeah. Wait, Scara, you're coming along? Now that the intelligence division has basically been dealt with, my job is done more or less. It's pretty clear the agents of Ouroboros are beyond any of us. So I thought I'd tag along to help out a bit unless you object. Yay! No, not at all. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing the Silver Streak in action. At last, Scara has willingly come into my arms. Thank you, Scarazad. No, it's no trouble. Oh, Annalise, are you coming too? Hehe, sorry. I'm afraid not. Kurt's group should be getting back from their training soon. I'm going to team up with them again. Oh, okay. Team up? Does that mean you'll be working against the society too? Yeah, I think we are going to look into finding their base. Base? Given Ouroboros' movements and actions to date, they might have some sort of base of operations somewhere in Liberal. Until we find that and take it down, this game of cat and mouse will simply never end. I have a feeling we'll be working even more closely with the army in the weeks to come. A base? Yeah, for starters, they need somewhere to store and fix up that huge archaism. They have to have somewhere pretty decent just for maintenance. Heh, makes sense to have two anti-society teams going then. Well, I guess Kurt's team is going to need plenty of firepower too. Can't complain about them getting analyzed in that case. Haha, sorry. Once we find these snarky jerks, I'm sure we'll need a lot of help to beat them. We'll fight them together then, okay? Oh, okay, let me redeem Doodle as well on my end. Where is it? Doodle. Oh, awesome. Model redeems that chip. I didn't even realize. Did it go through? It didn't went through? Weird. Okay, let me just set from here then. Wow. Okay. I'll just put this here for a while then. Okay. Okay, I need to go check the settings for the doodle one. Weird. Ooh. Okay, I guess we are finally at the ending of chapter 3 already. That's nice. I thought we would get to see the treaty signing ceremony thing, considering everything, but apparently not. Hooray! Those silly little flying machines were no match for us. Thanks, Petter Meta. You go sleep for a bit, okay? Welcome back, Renee. Louie! I'm back! I went and did that experiment just like you asked. I know, you did a very good job. You got a little creative with it too, a tea party. It's cause you told me not to kill anyone this time. I had to do something to make it a little less boring, and I thought a tea party would be lots of fun. And it was! We had tea and crumpets and explosions. How ladylike, Renee. So, how did the experiment itself go? I think it went okay. That mean guy from the church kinda spoiled it with his nasty trick. But it was fine otherwise. We can use them in real combat if we want. Very good. I thought we couldn't make lots of gospel though. How are we going to use them as weapons if we can't? Mass production of them isn't necessary. These tests are simply to determine the full capabilities of the gospel. We aren't trying to make a weapon out of it. Really? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me either way. Have you found Joshua yet? I think we have. A number of dolls we sent out to as diversion were destroyed. It's very likely he's responsible. So, he's still hiding. Ah, I'm good at playing hide and seek, but even I'm not as good as Joshua. I hate this. Why he's being so stubborn? Why can't he just come back home to the society, to us? Well, it's weird too. The professor said it's all Estelle's fault Joshua won't come back. But she told me she's been looking for Joshua too. Why would she say that if she's keeping Joshua from coming back? Why would she say that if she's keeping Joshua from coming back to us? Renee, I wouldn't be so quick to accept everything the professor says. Huh? Truth can change depending on one's perspective, just as how people can see different shapes on the same moon. You mean like how some people see a face and others see a crab? That's right. The professor's truth may be different from your truth. You need to reach out for your own truth based on what you yourself see and feel. Sounds confusing, but I think I get it. Aw, Renee is really just a child and being brainwashed. I really like Estelle. I like everyone actually. They're nice, and they give me snacks. Tita was fun to play with too. I don't even feel like murdering them. Very good. Aww. You're a good girl, Renee. Hehehe. Indeed, you're a very good girl, Renee. And a very good worker. Oh, hi, Professor and Campanella. Ouch! Hello there, Renee. Is this Hoten throwing or RB throwing? I can't tell anymore, I guess. Looks like you had a good time in Grand Cell, Hoten? I see. Otsukare. Okay, Otsukare. Hoten, have a good rest. Hope you guys had good games today. We fighting over mouses are using your scout to redeem. Bruh. He using my account to redeem. I see. You guys just seeing who can redeem first. Who's the fastest mouse clicker? Yeah, kinda. If I knew you were coming, I would have invited you. He has so much more points. I don't understand why you don't let me. Yeah, it's like hoarding points, you know, like saving points. I also hoard. I also hoard a lot of points in I think I got 170k in Hoten's channel. I just hoard only. I don't even use it. I don't even know why I just hoard so many. Redeem when only can see the top of your head. Hey, Stella, why did the model just went under the ground? Wow, if you didn't say it, I also didn't notice. Can barely see the trolls. Is it even working? I feel like it's not working at all. Let me just manually do it lah. Oh, oh, it doesn't go big like this. Oddly enough. Hey. Always can only see your head. Yeah, I got a full body actually. That's technically a full body, but it doesn't move that much. That's why. Like even if I move like that, yeah, the body itself doesn't move that much. The four limbs then cute. yeah, it's like a doll model of sorts. Yeah, I got tail. Cause your head always so big. Yeah, it's like what do they call it? This is like the SD type of model where you have like big heads but very small body. Yeah, the entire forehead always take up 1/4 of the screen. I know, right? The redeem always does that, but if I change it manually, it doesn't do that at all for some reason. That's just how the program works, I guess. Yeah, but I think I have to go and fix it because it's not working properly at all. The trolls still work though. That's I guess. Oh right, that's a different program. That's why. Ow! Is there bong? I heard the bong though. That was so fast. Yeah, cause the sound is only like 1 second, and the bong is only like just bonk. I have to like try and keep it in line with the sound. So it was like very hard to do it. If the sound was longer, the doggo would appear longer as well. Yeah. Unfortunate lah, but I'll see if I can fix it or not. a bit 麻烦 because I have to manually do all this stuff. Have a good stream, you go switch out. Okay, have a good rest, RB. Have a good rest, Hoten. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for dropping by. I'll see you guys soon. Good night. It was a lot of fun, you know. Now I feel bad that I missed it. I had to put on a nice little puppet show for some lady braces. Puppet show? Lady braces? Oh, okay. It wasn't nearly as enjoyable as what you did, I think. Perhaps you should have reserved the better seat ahead of time, Campanella. By the way, Renee, I couldn't help but overhear. You said you are rather fond of Estelle? Sure am. She wasn't nearly as nasty as a person you said, Professor. She's nice. Aha, Renee, it's not nice to put words in people's mouth. I never said she was a bad person. If anything, I agree with you. She is both a charming and fascinating young lady. I simply said that she's part of the reason Joshua has yet to return to us. Wouldn't you agree, Lowe? I wouldn't deny that she's part of the reason, yes? Well then, that should clear things up. What do you think, Renee? Given the circumstances, shouldn't we make Estelle one of our friends? What? Make Estelle one of our friends? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. She's kind of on the weak side right now, but if we teach her how to kill right, I bet she'd be really powerful. And if Estelle joins us, Joshua will come back, right? I think it's safe to assume as much. Oh, Professor, I always knew you had great taste. Delicious. That's going a little too far with your jokes, Professor. Remember, all who serve the society must do so out of their own free will. That is one of the core laws of Ouroboros. You need not remind me of the Grandmaster Edict's doorway. Do you really think that I and Anguis would break such a law? Neither you nor Joshua were forced into this, were you? In any case, breaking her will would be so dissatisfying. When she joins us, it will be entirely of her own volition. Really? But I feel like he will do a lot of weird stuff just to try to make her join. Right. We shall go with the same party. Okay. We have not end chapter 3 yet though, to be honest. I haven't seen the end screen yet. And next up, Vods Day. If we are ready, shall we head to the port? Well, the Royals army on the bandit case too, remember? For once, we aren't feeling the squeeze to get somewhere. That's true. So let's take our time to finish stuff and go. Yes, sir. Royal Avenue monster. Okay, let's go to Royal Avenue then. Where is Royal Avenue actually? Let's actually just go. Then, I don't know if you want to continue on after this. What time is it actually now? It's 1:30. We can continue a bit maybe, depending on the situation, I guess. Royal Avenue, I guess. No, we should continue go to the Sang time, I think. Up scenic route, is it? Where is Royal Avenue actually? Royal Villa. Sighted Royal Avenue, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's just run here first. I want to see where should I actually go. Oh, yeah, I'm correct. Eh? Oh, wrong. Nah, I'm wrong. Wrong direction at the very least. Correct path, but took the wrong split. Okay, I'm at the Royal Avenue. Okay. Okay, so now we should just continue going wherever we have to go. Nope. Oh. Treasure chest is always welcome. Exterminate! Craft. True Hurricane. Ooh, what? Okay, okay. Ooh, pain. Okay, not that pain actually. Draguna. Smack something. Craft. Quick draw. Ooh, what the hell was that? Just smack the nearest one. Smack. Craft, quick draw. Ooh, okay. So many pada. Smack one. Smack one. Okay. Smack. Smack this. Art. No. Craft. Draguna 8. Whoop. Boom. Smack. Smack. Sweet. Okay, we are exterminated, then we can start already. There's no monsters. Nice. Yeah, sometimes like I just appreciate there are no random fights over here because the royal guards are doing the soldiers are doing a very great job at clearing the monsters. Although no EXP, but I don't really mind. What is that? Oh, this is a flower patch. Eh? What the? Oh, I went the wrong direction, I see. How did I end up walking back to the same place? Okay. Eh? Oh. Always the wrong guild. I hate the fisherman's guild when it's they like always put me in such a messy state. Messy state might not be a correct word to say, but yeah. Eh? Where's the item shop? Oh, here. No, this is the Orbu factory though. It's not here? Ah well, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's upgrade slots. Estelle one is done, Agate one is done, Chloe's one is... Okay, Olivia one is... Nope, can't do anything about it. Sorry, Oliver, you will have to wait. Yeah, let's just head to the port then. East block, was it? Where is this? Oh, hotel. It's fine. Landing port. Let's save. Yeah, weirdly enough, I'm still at chapter 3. Welcome! You're part of the bracers heading for Vods, correct? Yes, that's right. Very good. We have received your fares from Elnan. Are you ready to check in? As usual, we should wait here once we check in. Got anything left to do around town? Not really. It's just that whether I want to continue. Should I end things at Vods? We shall ba. Well, once your business is concluded, speak to me again. Oh wait, I thought... All done. Very well. I'll contact the guild branch and call the rest of your party. Estelle group in and wait for our next passenger help. Ooh, there's so many people now. There's like 2, 4, 6, 7 party members. But I only can bring 4, which is unfortunate. Thank Ideals we made it in time. Who? Oh! Huh? Neil and Dorothy? Estelle? Whew, thought we missed you. We stopped by the guild, but they said you already left. Glad we managed to catch you before your flight. What's wrong? I thought we told you everything about the case last night. It ain't that. We got something to tell you personally. You mind speaking with us? Alone like? Me? Scara? Go ahead, Estelle. Hear them out. I'll be sure to save you a seat. Thanks, Scara. Good day then. Now, Dorothy. Bye-bye. Okay, so what's this all about? What's so... Oliver, why are you still here? Think of me as a stone in the pavement, a butterfly gracing the wind. Please speak freely, pay me no mind. I swear, there's one hell of a talkative stone. I thought this might be the case when I didn't see him bored. Scara, just let's get you to your seat, my dear Landheim. Getting dominated. It's the same as always then. Pretty much. Dorothy, you look kinda out of it. Even more so than usual, I mean. What's wrong? I thought you were off taking photos in Bose. Yeah, I just got back this morning. Estelle. Wait, I remember. You were off at the old fort in the Mist Valley. The one they are using as military train? Wait, isn't that finally tweaked to it, huh? That's the base the bandits raided last night. Dorothy here was literally on the scene when those thugs took back their ship. Oh man, okay. So you came out here to tell us what happened? Ah, thanks, I appreciate it. To tell you what happened? You might say that? Huh? Hell with it. It's 1,000 words or a picture. Dorothy, hand it over. Yes, sir. Joshua. Going to see Joshua. Estelle, don't go crazy about this, okay? Pictures don't always tell the whole truth forever. Or something. Or did I just insult myself? What's this all about? Why do you look so serious? I, took this picture. Dorothy handed Estelle a single photograph. Let's see. I recognize Miss Tomboy, the bandit over there. And that would be... What? I'm holding off on giving this photo to the army for the moment. I won't run it in the paper either. I'll let you deal with it however you want. Oh, wow, it ended at this kind of cliffhanger. Wow. Nice. The Mad Tea Party. Indeed, indeed. Please, this way. It seems to be in perfect condition. Your men have been maintaining it since its capture then? Well, we use it for flight practice a number of times, even flew it myself a few times. I'm curious, as a man with experience, how would you say this handles? Amazingly, I'd say. Its speed and agility are superior to even our military patrol ships. It's one of the high-speed classes made by Rainford Company some years back, right? Rainford? I know Rainford. That was a bit of a surprise, begging your pardon, Major. I always tend to think of airships as a Liberalian thing, you know? Non-taken, and yes, it's ours, but the armor is frighteningly thin compared to your ships, and it carries few weapons. At the same time, however, it's far too expensive and non-expendable to use as a scout vessel. Airships of this type frankly have little military value. Huh, I see. Well, it's a good ship though. Feels like a waste. In Erebonia, ships of this type are little more than toys of the nobility and newly wealthy. I'm sure those bandits obtain it in a similar fashion. Right, they are the family of Baron Capua, correct? Former Baron, Captain. With the loss of their land, the family been stripped of the title as well. In fact, the creditor who issued the original title loan on this airship has requested we return it to them. I see. Sounds like a bit of mess. Regardless, the fact of the matter is, former imperial nobility have caused Libo a great deal of hardship. You have my apologies. Don't worry, it wasn't that big a problem. So, when would you like to take it? In a few days at the earliest. I would imagine you are busy with a few things as well. Ha, no, it's nothing. Dregs of the old intelligence division is all. It's really just the final thrashing of a dying beast. We have them all in stocks before the month's out, mark my words. Wow, it's way different from the last time I was here. Oh, it's a flashback, I see. Ooh, the Sky Bandit ship. I didn't know it was still here. Neat. Ah, it's so nice. Very cutely lit by the night sky and everything. Excuse me, Missy. You mind getting permission before snapping pictures? Ooh. And the misty valleys all glowing and stuff from the light of the moon. Yeah, it's so magical and cute. Okay, say cheese. Listen to me, woman. Who is that? Her? Liberal news photographer, if I remember right. She visited, more like pushed her way in, really, to write an article on the training ground we are running. She had an appointment earlier. Didn't think she'd be around this late. Whoa! I never seen a uniform like that. And you are really tall too. Hey. What squad are you a member of? No, I'm... Oops, I forget to introduce myself, sorry. I'm Dorothy Hayat, a camera woman from Liberal News. I'm here to get a lot of pictures of the new training grounds for a special edition. I'm Mueller of the Erebonian Imperial Military, here on a diplomatic mission on behalf of my country. No way, Erebonian army man? Wow, I've never seen one of you guys before. I was living in Grand Cell during the war, you see. Is that so? Sir, may I have a moment? What is it, soldier? Communication from the headquarters, sir. There have been a change of movements of the intelligence remnants. Man, I'm tired. Isn't it time to change watch yet? Who the hell think a level 2 alert would be this boring, eh? Wish that girl could come back this way at least. What? That chick with the glasses? You got weird taste, man. Hey, she's unique, sure. But did you see her? She's got that cute nerd thing going on. I'm just saying, wouldn't mind getting to know her, you know? Ha. Well, go indulge her camera fetish once you're on break. Still, what the hell are those intel leftovers even thinking? Hiding out in revenue mine like a bunch of monsters? The hell, man? Who knows with you guys? The minds of crazy elites like them ain't like yours or mine, my friend. Good work, you two. Ah, Captain, sir. Captains, all clear, sir. Right, good. Listen up. The remnants of the intelligence division showed up in Grand Cell. All members, including former Captain Almatia, are in custody. For serious, sir? We are standing down from alert then, sir? About that. They are calling a giant flying oboe puppet showed up in the capital. We are currently searching for its current whereabouts. A flying puppet like a doll? You sure HQ isn't pulling your leg, sir? Hell if I know, Private. Regardless, we are to maintain alert status until dawn. Sorry, gentlemen, but I need you to remain at your post. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You gotta be kidding. A giant flying puppet? What? Someone launched a huge toy out of a cannon or something? Who knows. You heard the captain though. Intel guys are done and dusted. We aren't gonna get attacked out of here. All we gotta do is stand around until we get relief. Yeah. Oh, huh? What's up? I thought I heard. That's a grenade, right? Ah! Hey, what? Hey, not bad, Joshua. Impressive, that was. What? Half an instant? Yeah, that was kinda cool. It was nothing. Knocking out inattentive guards like this is trivial. Yeah, I bet. Jeez, can you take a compliment at least once? Are you sure that Bobcat's here, though? I thought they would move I thought they did move it to the fort across the lake. All the information I have says it's here. They're even using it for flight training, so it should be in working order. Heh. Well, that suits us just fine. We'll need the Bobcat ignition key to start it up though. Got a plan for getting that? I suspect the guard we saw has it. They are probably keeping it until they hand it over to the Imperial Army along with the ship. In other words, we need to crack some skull to get it back. let's avoid killing anyone if you can. I'd rather not make more of an enemy out of the royal army than absolutely necessary. We should hide and avoid confrontation while with any patrolling guards. Boy, you sure make it sound simple. Not that I'll complain about not killing anyone though. Haha, naturally, the Kapua family never resort to murder on my watch. True, but so much for our great run of villainy, huh? Maybe that guy was right. Hey, what's so funny? It's nothing. We have no time. Let's begin. Oh, okay. Finally. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I'm playing as Joshua. Let's see your status and everything. Joshua is 72. Wow. I guess he won't be joining us back anytime soon. But yes, we will end here. It's the beginning of chapter 4. We get to see Joshua, we get to play as Joshua, we get to see the Kapwa family. Yeah, I think we will stop here and continue it the next time round, because this will definitely be a long one. And I was planning to stop at 2 either way, so I don't think we can continue this without leaving it at a cliffhanger of any sort. So I guess this might be the best form of cliffhanger, because we are just started and we haven't touched anything yet. So yeah, let's actually find someone we can raid, I guess. And yeah, other than that, schedule wise, I'll probably be only seeing you guys on Sunday for Sunday games if it's actually happening, because I'm not sure, it's not planned yet and we have no confirmation yet. But otherwise, if anything, Sunday. If not, I'll see you guys next week. But yes, if you guys want to keep up with getting notification, you can actually follow my socials, Twitter mostly, and Discord for Twitch notification or stream notification, whichever it is. YouTube, TikTok for any uploads of my Twitch clips, etc, etc, if you guys are interested in watching more stuff from me, I guess. Yeah, that's such a weird way to say it, but yeah, now we will actually just let me go and find some people to raid. I don't know who to raid though. Who everyone's playing. I don't know. Let me see if there's anyone playing Trials. Legend of Heroes. Trials in the sky. Let's see. There's actually only 3 of us. What about other forms of Trials? The Legend of Heroes. Yeah, Trials in the Sky? What about Trials in the Sky? Maybe there's people. Yeah, there's someone playing Trials in the Sky. Let's actually just go ahead and rate the person, I guess. And this person is called Hita Kamui. She's just starting off with Trials in the Sky. Oh, she's fairly far in, I guess, considering she's with Zin and Tita. So at the Zays region, I assume. Zays region is chapter what again? Chapter 3? Chapter 4? Yeah, either lah. I don't remember. But yes, she's playing Trials in the Sky, the first game. So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching more Trials content, do follow through the raid. And this is the raid message. This is a sub raid message if you are sub. And yes, I'll see you guys soon. Let me just set up the raid. Hita Kamui. Yes, we are reading Hita Kamui. And yes, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you guys are. Otsu. Bye bye. Oh, bye bye. Oh no, I just realized my model is so small.